Let's go, man. Been a long off season, brother. Long off season. See if I'm gonna be able to find this. Of Indianapolis Colts football. Our preseason broadcast presented by all right. Stadium in Foxborough. Thanks for joining us for Indianapolis Colts football. Once again, in the booth, my name is Greg Gridiron. Football is back, boys. Good Lord, what an off season. Seemed like it was never gonna end. Didn't really have the motivation to talk about Colts football the way it all went. I was focused on other things in life. But glad it's back, man. He's been healthy. He's been outstanding. Just absolutely good. And his partners, Warren and Jonathan Taylor, have been terrific. Absolutely terrific. And then on the defensive end of it, the optimism there. Buckner is back. DeForest Buckner is back. He looks good. Latu looks really determined to become that impact. Excuse me. And a new secondary, with Ward and with Sauce basically on the corner, we look like we can lock people down a little bit. So I'm really excited about that. Now tonight gives us the opportunity to look at all these critical backup positions. A lot of these guys will have roles on opening day, so this is important. So I say, turn the lights on and let's get after it. With that, let's get to our keys that are fueled by Gatorade. Coach, what are you focusing on today? Well, the first thing is the guys who start the game tonight will have roles, and I want them to win all right. Portion of the game. Come out and play like you're a starter. Make sure we win that portion of the game. I think number two, I want to see some separation in key positions. Hopefully close to the actual start of this game. I saw this at 7:30. These guys are all out here doing warm-up stuff still. And then the third thing is young kids, rookies, show us your skill. I don't expect you to be a great player tonight. I was planning on making a video for today, but as I started looking at information for it, I was like, well, let me just wait until I can actually see some of these guys on the field before I make that video, because I want to get a good assessment of what I see compared to what we know so far, and then we'll make that video for tomorrow. But how's everybody doing? This is one of the only times throughout this season that I'm going to be able to stream a game with you guys. So hopefully we get some of the OGs that come hang out with us when we're live. Hopefully some of those guys pop in here. I know some of you are already here. Excuse me. I haven't heard from Sco in a while. Freddie's been in the comment section as of late. But hopefully some of those guys will pop in here. Be nice to excuse me. Be nice to have some of those guys pop in here. I think I usually get Mondays off, so when we have a Monday night football game, I'll be able to do that one. But part of the agreement, me taking the position that I took at my day job, was I had to work on the weekends. That's just a part of it. You know what I mean? And listen, I sacrificed money for a long time to take care of this and do the YouTube thing. But
now I'm taking care of myself financially. I got credit cards that need to get paid off. I got teeth that need to be fixed because I didn't take care of them for a long time. Um, I'd like to invest more money. So, got things to take care of. It's time to start taking care of those things. But trade off was not being able to stream on Sundays, which was a bit of a heartbreaker. But it'll be worth it. At least, for me, it'll be worth it. Exactly. Still on the top side. A lot of the way. Feel like it's tough for a lot of people these days, man. Things aren't getting any easier, so hopefully things can happen in life to start making it easier for people. But again, at least you're here, man. I feel like for AR, he has his best performances when everybody's ready to throw him in the trash. Um, so preseason or not, I feel like he's going to come out and ball out. Feel like this is going to be a good day for Anthony Richardson. Riley Leonard, too. Riley Leonard is going to be going up against the third string developmental guys. So Blake Groupie has a kickoff. This one going to be a touchback to start. And Colts season is officially underway. Defense is going to be on the field first here in the preseason. Of course, this isn't a regular season play. But nonetheless, Colts football is officially back for the 2026 season. Excuse me. So going to be starting at the 30-yard line. Tommy DeVito is the quarterback for the Patriots. Number 16. Coming out under the center. This is going to be a handoff on first down. Up the middle and good run defense. Gets tackled. Maybe gets a yard up before he's thrown down. Bryce Betcher, A.J. Halsey, a couple of rookies in there playing right now. And combined for the tackle, Bryce Betcher did a really good job to stop the forward momentum there by the running back. So we have Tommy DeVito under center yet again. A.J. Halsey creeping up into the box. Tommy DeVito drops back, gets the ball out near the sideline. The receiver gets thrown out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Patriots. That was Mekhi Blackman throwing him out of bounds. We are seeing Jalen Carlisle on the field, Cam Taylor-Britt. Now in shotgun on 3rd and 3. Man in motion, Cam Taylor-Britt guarding in the slot. DeVito drops back, passes near the sideline, and good defense by Mekhi Blackman all over the receiver. And they throw a late flag on Mekhi Blackman. Seemed like aggressive coverage, but thought he was going to be able to get away with that one. It didn't seem excessive, in my opinion. Showing the replay here. Oh, yeah, he grabbed him. Receiver was trying to turn around, and he grabbed him. It's probably what they got him for. So, first down Patriots at the 49-yard line, Colts side of the field. Tommy DeVito under center. Man in motion from left to right. Handoff up the middle. Nice hole there, and he's able to bounce forward for about 7 yards. Appreciate you, JP. Hell yeah, brother. So that in turn is a gain of 6. Tommy DeVito under center yet again. Another handoff here up the middle. Able to get just enough for a first down. Yep, going to be just enough for a first down for the Patriots there. Jalen Carlisle's on the tackle there. Under 13 minutes to go here in the first quarter. First 2 minutes are down. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Tommy DeVito dropping back, loading down the field, and his receiver drops it. Had his step on Mekhi Blackman. It was in between the corner and the safety. Mac Hollins can't pull it in. There is a flag. If it was a better throw by Tommy DeVito, that definitely would have been a touchdown, but he left it a little short, and Mac Hollins couldn't quite grab it. Pass interference yet again by Mekhi Blackman. Mekhi Blackman, I feel like started out well last year, and then a lot of this. Penalties and getting beat. And just wasn't going well for him. And now, here early in the joint practice, he got cooked a couple times. Here, he's got 2 penalties already. Tommy DeVito under center from the 28-yard line. Handoff here on first down. And defensive lineman can't quite pull him down. That was Wooden, couldn't quite pull him down. But he gets tackled. A.J. Halsey with the tackle. Gain of 4, I believe. Yeah, Colby Wooden had a good shot there to bring him down. Colby Wooden with a nice hit on the running back. Brings him down. A.J. Halsey's been active so far. 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Send the blitz. Tommy DeVito gets it out to the running back, and he drops it. Blitz coming from the right side of the offense, left side of the defense. Hurries up the process, and throw not quite where it needed to be. Now exactly 12 minutes ago in the first quarter, A.J. Halsey up on the line of scrimmage as they come to the line from the shotgun, takes a snap, gets it out to his receiver, and a good job by A.J. Ajake to hold on to the tight end. I'm sorry, that's a receiver. That's Chisholm. Holds on to a receiver. It's going to be 4th down here. Defense getting off the field, holding the Patriots to a field goal. A.J. Halsey making a big impact there on that drive. He was kind of all over the place there. Wherever the ball was, he was around it. So exactly what you want to see from a safety who's going to be spending a lot of time on the field this season. Field goals up and right down the middle. Patriots up 3-0 here in the first quarter. 11:17 to go. So didn't even take 4 minutes off the clock. And it will be the Colts ball whenever we come back from a commercial break. What am I hearing right now? Yeah. Anthony Richardson, Seth McGowan. I am excited to see what this combination looks like. But assuming we have backup offensive line, we'll see what happens. How's our offensive line depth? How's Seth McGowan with the backup offensive lineman? That's going to be the question. Yeah, for the most part, second string. AJ Halsey should be playing above the competition he's going against because he's expected to be the starter. But, you know, you got to get some of these rookies on the field, get them some experience. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, Matt Collins is going to be, I think, a starter. Maybe, I guess he might be a depth piece for the Patriots with A.J. Brown there now. Trying to think who they have. I know they have A.J. Brown, Pop Douglas, Matt Collins, Kyle Williams. I think Matt Collins might be a starter. Yeah, for the most part, we're seeing all second string, and down in the second half, it'll be third string developmental guys, that kind of stuff. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if next week we see Mekhi Blackman and Jalen Jones flip roles, and Jalen Jones getting the chance with the second team, being able to start the game, and seeing Mekhi Blackman with the third string developmental guys. Just seems like he's not having a great training camp. First drive of the preseason, not great for Mekhi Blackman, so we'll see what happens there.
To return this kick for the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, Blackman struggled this week. He's got to have that selective amnesia at the corner position, and he can't let it bother him. He's got to come right back out on that next series, pull himself together, and get tough on that left side.
All right. Kickoff is away. It is going to be returnable from about the 10-yard line. Coleman Owen takes it and goes all the way up to the 38-yard line before he's tackled. So number 9, Coleman Owen, getting a chance to do some kickoff return. Explodes up the field, gets almost to the 40-yard line, and now Anthony Richardson coming on the field. Jalen Travis is going to be playing, so one of our starting offensive linemen is in there. But again, young guy trying to get him some reps. Jalen Farmer also on the field in there at right guard. So rushing attack could actually have some good success, at least on that right side. As Anthony starts under center, going to be a play action. Anthony gets it out and can't quite hit Will Mallory, and that is the Anthony Richardson experience. He was rolling to his left, tried to turn his body to throw, can't quite get it to the receiver. You know you're going to have some of those missing the mark. So McGowan's wearing number 20. Now coming out in shotgun. Anthony's had trouble in the shotgun in practices this season. This one he's able to get. Play action again. Screen to Ogletree. Ogletree follows his blockers, throws one guy down, and Ogletree picks up right around 15 yards. I think it's going to be a 16-yard pickup on the screen pass to Ogletree. So shout out to the offense, to the play caller, just getting an easy completion for the quarterback after missing one there on that first play. And now let's go ahead and see backup offensive lineman run block a little bit. See Seth McGowan get the ball. I assume that's what we're going to do here. 1st and 10, 45-yard line, Patriots side of the field. Coleman Owen in motion, left to right. Handoff here, going to the left. Seth McGowan bounces through, goes through contact, and drags somebody with him and picks up 9 yards. That's exactly what we've been needing to see from somebody not named Jonathan Taylor on this roster. Seth McGowan, even with the backup offensive lineman, and going to the left side instead of that right side that I mentioned, going to the left side of the offensive line, flies through the hole and drags a body with him. Love to see that. So now 2nd and 1 from the shotgun. Anthony, handoff on the read option. Seth McGowan punches forward through the middle, picks up about 3 yards here. It is going to be a first down for the Colts.
Yeah, and that's a classic zone read. You saw Anthony carry out the fake after he handed out. And again, with Anthony, those are the kinds of
So love seeing that. Seth McGowan doing exactly what we were going to hope he'd be doing. He's had a good training camp so far. With DJ Giddens out, he is firmly in the running back 2 spot. And if he can continue what he's done on the first couple plays here, he should be in a really good spot after this game. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Sorry, 33-yard line. This one going to be off the hands of the receiver and going to be an interception. Coleman Owen can't bring that one in. Falls right into the hands of a defender. And just like that, Anthony Richardson, I mean, it went right through his hands, hit him in the face mask, and he doesn't bring it in. It's going to count as an interception for Anthony Richardson, but Coleman Owen, I mean, that's one. If you're in the NFL, you got to be able to catch those. Somebody that was a training camp and preseason darling last year for the Colts, Coleman Owen, making a big-time mistake there. Got the Colts to the 38-yard line on the kickoff return and then is responsible for the drive ending. But positives, offensive line moving bodies, backup offensive linemen moving bodies. Good run game, right? Seth McGowan looks good. So only a few plays there. But some things that we can take away. At some point, going to have to start looking into. I might have to get my NFL Plus subscription back so that I can go back on these games and be able to look at, the receivers in depth. Really want to try to pay attention to the receivers and our need for it. I was hoping we were going to see Ashton Doolin and Nick Westbrook-Akina as they battle out for that wide receiver 3 spot. Those are two guys that are for sure going to be on the team, so I guess it makes sense not to have them out there, but I was really hoping to have them out there. But it is what it is. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me, man. I know it's a late night on a Thursday. But we're back, man. We're back. Colts football is back. Yeah, the only thing I ever used my NFL Plus subscription for was to go watch All 22. Whether it was All 22 on the Colts and what they had going on, or All 22 on an opponent that we were about to go up against. So I wanted to see, kind of what their scheme was bringing offensively and defensively. That's legit all I used it for. So now here we go. Defense back on the field from the 33-yard line. Tommy DeVito from under center hands it off. Tries to go off the edge to the left side. Does the running back and gets tackled. JTT. Tuimoloau. Jalen Tuimoloau. Tuimoloau. Yeah, I'm just going to keep saying JTT, brother. Good tackle by JTT there. 2nd and 8. Now in the shotgun. Just shy of the 35-yard line. Tommy DeVito takes a snap. Play action. Throws it down the middle of the field and off the hands of Mac Hollins. That one falls incomplete. Jonathan Edwards in coverage. They're about to show the replay. We want to see how he was doing here. Mac Hollins just gets some separation. He just can't bring it in. With 8:33 left, it's going to be 3rd and 8. The referee, ball got moved somehow. 3rd and 8, Tommy DeVito in the shotgun. Chisholm in motion from left to right. Takes a snap and drops back. Pressure. And with the pressure, Tommy DeVito throws, and that one goes incomplete. Michael Clemens putting pressure on from the edge. There was somebody putting pressure on him from the middle of the pocket as he went to try to throw that one, and that one nowhere near the receiver. She was throwing toward the hash on the right side of the field. That's incomplete, and that is a quick 3 and out here. So good rebound by that Colts defense. The second stringers getting a good second drive there. Looks like I think that was Tommy Ade putting pressure on from the middle. So now Patriots going to be punting. 8:28 to go here in this first quarter. Currently up 3-0. We have Coleman Owen back for the punt, calling a fair catch at the 8-yard line, about 8.5 yard line. 8:21 to go here in the first quarter. Anthony Richardson in the offense coming back on the field. Quick drive, and we're still taking commercial break. I guess it is the NFL. They've been on off season. They got to get all that ad money as soon as they possibly can. Yeah, when I was going through the interview and we were talking about it, I tried. I did. I tried. Tried to explain my case for being able to work on Sunday, but he was pretty dead set on somebody in that position. You just got to be able to work on the weekend. So I said, all right, whatever, let's do it, man. That's right. We have a Monday Night Football game at some point, and I'll be able to be here for that one. I honestly don't even know like what days of the week the other excuse me, sheesh. The preseason games are. I think we have a Saturday. Pretty sure it's Saturday and Sunday, but I'm honestly not sure. So if there is a preseason game that I can get to, I'll do another one. But I think we have one on Saturday, which Saturday is guaranteed in my industry that I'm in. And then Sunday, like I have this upcoming Sunday off, but I highly doubt that's going to happen again.
Well, Greg, they've now put Syndicate in the game at right tackle, so it looks like Travis had a little short work tonight. I think they
True, man. True. It's time to get the bag, and just conversations that I've had over the next couple of years, that bag's going to grow pretty well. So just got to stick with it for a little while. But here at it looks like they put us at the 9-yard line. Anthony Richardson under center here. Going to be a handoff to the right side. Seth McGowan tries to make a cut, but the Patriots defense all over that one. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there. Might have lost about a half a yard. So we come up on 8 minutes to go here in this first quarter.
Taylor stood up, Farmer. It was John Saunders Jr. that got the tackle from the safety position. 2nd and long.
2nd and 10. Yeah, lost about a half a yard, closer to the 8-yard line now. Anthony Richardson dropping back, rolling out as no one's open. Now he's tucking it and running, and Anthony Richardson gets out of bounds. Picks up about 8 yards, sets up a 3rd and short here. So good job. He was scanning down the field. Even when he started rolling out, he was looking downfield and he looking around, nowhere to throw it. Did a pump fake to slow the defense down and takes off for 8 yards. Good job by Anthony. Good decision making there. Don't try to force anything. Get what you can. Now in shotgun here on 3rd and 2. Anthony taking the snap. Gets it out to Coleman Owen on the screen. And this one going for about a half a yard. Conservative play calling here early on, which you kind of expect because it's not like we're going to roll out our entire offense. But so far we've had, I mean, that's the second screen that we've had. We've only run, 7 plays on offense. Would have liked to have seen at least somebody, let's put a slant, sluggo, something. Went for a screen, didn't work out. 4th down, and the Colts are punting. This one gets all the way down to the 25-yard line, and the returner able to get this one up to about the 33, 34-yard line before he's tackled. Jalen Jones on the tackle on special teams. 6:19 to go. Patriots up. Well, 6:19 to go in the first quarter. Patriots up 3-0. Chat is always interesting because, and maybe I'm wrong, I think there are some people that are in the chat that are like rewinded to earlier to get the play-by-play of what was happening earlier. And then there's some people that look at it, I might be wrong though. But I've noticed that before. But I can't be like, hey, is everybody here? Because then, it's going to be 20 minutes before somebody might be like, oh, yeah, now I see this. I don't know why we didn't just run 3rd and 2, just give the ball to Seth McGowan, Even in the shotgun, just hand it off or read option, just like we did on 3rd down before. 3rd and 2 felt like a good time for a read option, but screen pass, whatever. It's preseason. Yeah, man, like Paul. I'm almost certain Paul is behind a little bit right now because he said AR dot 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 dot, and I started thinking because what I'm watching is typically behind like the actual live broadcast, and I thought, hey, maybe AR just threw a pick on 3rd down here. And then it was just a screen pass. I was like, well, that's not an AR thing, but he was probably, when he said AR dot 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 dot, I assume he was at the first play of the game where AR missed Will Mallory. Legit, like in the preseason, usually don't care about winning and losing. You just want to see certain guys perform well. But we're playing the Patriots. I would like us to win. I don't care if it's joint practice, preseason, regular season, postseason. I don't care. Blitz is on. AJ Halsey chasing the quarterback around, able to get the pass out to a tight end. He has Mac Hollins as a blocker. And this one going to be a good chunky yardage for the Patriots. So big 1st down play there. There is a flag down. Sent the blitz. Ooh, ineligible receiver downfield is going to be the call here.
There in coverage. That's what happens sometimes with a 5-man line. You sacrifice a little coverage. You're forced to play man.
Oh, the pull down was the AR? I don't know. I'm fine with an AR pull down. He's rocking with receivers at good chance. If these receivers are touching the field at some point this year, it's not great for us. You know what I mean? There are going to be times where he's going to have to pull it and run. I have no problem with that. Rather him do that than throw a careless interception, you know. 1st and 15 after the penalty from the about 28.5-yard line. Tommy DeVito under center. Hands this one off, and I believe that's Carlisle coming in, flying in there for the tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Good hit. Tillery was in on that. Carlisle's hit it hard. Carlisle's in it.
Come on.
Now you see the move. This is, obviously what Lou likes to do. Now he's jumped into the nickel with a 4-man front, and he's got rushers in the game. He's got Clements in the game.
If anybody has the YouTube package, the NFL YouTube packages, we have 2nd and 15 dropping back. This is going to be a screen pass to the running back, and he's able to get free. There is another flag down. This is really close to first down. I think he might have actually gotten the first down. We'll see what the flag is. That's what I was thinking. As open as that hole was, feels like there was probably a hold. Illegal block in the back is what they end up calling. So A.J. Halsey was close to making a play on that. Gets blocked in the back, and that's what sprang the hole open. So now going to be 2nd and 25 after the penalty. If I'm Lou, I send a blitz right here. Let the young guys eat. Let them try to execute something. Have a little fun. 2nd and 25. You can afford to be a little dangerous. Coming down the shotgun. Gets the rock. JTT coming around the edge. Can't quite get there. And this is going to be a pass down the field. I believe it's completed for a first down at the 50-yard line. It is. Mac Hollins gets Mekhi Blackman. So 2nd and 25. Mekhi Blackman gets beat to the inside. And Tommy DeVito throws it 30 yards down the field and gets a first down. So on the broadcast, they said they only needed 15. Thought it was already 2nd and 15, and the penalty made it 2nd and 25. At least the graphic on the screen said 2nd and 25. Whatever the case, 1st and 10 now. Tommy DeVito with a handoff. Running back goes to the right side, finds a hole, and gets tackled for about 4 yards. So we come up on 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Interesting. Lou talks about playing guys situationally, meaning he could play 2 on first down and then 2 on third down, and then play dime some when he only plays 1. After a gain of 3, call it 2nd down and 7.
Now under center, Chisholm again in motion left to right. Dropping back is DeVito. Quick pressure up the middle and can't bring him down, and now we get the sack. I believe that was Tommy Ade with pressure, under a second getting pressure on the quarterback. Can't quite get him, but forces Tommy DeVito to move up in the pocket. And then I believe that was George Gums that comes into the pocket. Yeah, George Gums. Former wide receiver. Turned, I believe, tight end and then defensive end. Able to get the sack there in his first preseason game. Good job to stick with it. Stick with the play. Tommy Ade. High motor. able to get the quick pressure, make DeVito move, and George Gums cleans it up. Exactly what you love to see. And one thing I heard Lou Anarumo say recently was that one thing that they're working on with George Gums is, I assume most people, ball knowers, know this. Some people may not. Like, one of the rules of thumbs for edge rushers is don't rush past the quarterback. You don't want to, like, unless your name is like TJ Watt or Myles Garrett, where you know you're going to get around this tackle anyways. Like, you don't want to run past the quarterback as you're rushing, right? So, one thing they're working on with George Gums is don't rush past the quarterback. And he did a good job right there. He rushed up to that quarterback level and held the edge, right? He held the edge right there. And when Tommy DeVito stepped up, he broke off his guy and got the sack. So great job right there by George Gums. 3rd and 9, coming with the blitz. Almost gets there, and this is going to be A.J. Halsey with a great job tracking the tight end down before he can get the first down. Drags him out of bounds, 3:01 to go, and that's going to make it 4th down. So they send the blitz. Quarterback has to get the ball out of his hands quickly, and A.J. Halsey flies across the field to make sure that tight end doesn't pick up the first down. The Patriots are staying on the field on 4th down. It's 4th and 1. Coming out in the shotgun here is the Patriots. They are going to snap it, hand it off, going through the middle. Well, it goes more on the right side of the offensive line, left side of the defense, and picks up just enough for a first down. So defense going to stay on the field here. And there have been a couple different plays. I just want to see Austin Ajake does a good job being around the ball and understanding where it's going. I want to see him attack the hole before the running back does. Is this going to be a toss to the right? And defense, good Lord. Bryce Betcher flying through. Mekhi Blackman making a good play in the run game. And Bryce Betcher, untouched, comes flying at the running back and throws him to the ground. Great job by the rookie there. Violent intention right there. That's what you want as a linebacker, is violent intention. Love to see that. 2nd and 14. Dropping back is Tommy DeVito. Gets this out middle of the field. Running back trying to get away from Austin Ajake right there. Gets tackled pretty much as soon as he touched it. Kind of just fell to the ground. That's going to make it 3rd and 7 or so. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Now crossing the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter. Under a minute to go in the first quarter of the season for the Colts. It's going to be 3rd and 8. They are on the Colts side of the field, 38-yard line. Dropping back as DeVito gets this out, and good defense by Jalen Carlisle's former safety turned linebacker. Great defense on the tight end. Able to keep that ball away from the tight end. Falls incomplete with 45 seconds to go. Here in the first half, it is now, or on first quarter, it's now 4th and 8. Patriots up 3-0. All right. 56-yard field goal coming up. It's up, and he pushes it left. Looks like he had the distance on it, but he pushes it left. Colts going to start with some pretty good field position as they come back on the field, try to get some points on the board. We only have 41 seconds left, so hopefully they let the offense come in, run a play, and then we'll get out of the first quarter. So here's the question. Who scored the winning touchdown against New England in the 2006 AFC Championship game? I know the answer. Do you guys know the answer? Who scored the last touchdown for the Colts 2006 AFC Championship game. So we have AR in the shotgun from the 46-yard line. Play action, drops back, throws, gets it down the sideline. Not sure, is that Nick West? I think it's Nick Westbrook-Akina who brings that one in. And that's good pass. That is Nick Westbrook-Akina, number 12. Brings in the pass. That's going to be right around a 20-yard completion for Anthony Richardson in the offense. As I'm sure that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Deion Burks wearing number 80. He's in there with the offense, so hope he can get some action and be able to get the ball at some point as well. So we have a Reggie Wayne guest. We have a Marvin Harrison guest.
Care for your life. A, water no more than twice a week. B, water before 7 a.m. C, water for 30 minutes or less. Or D, all water.
Sco, what's up, brother? My man.
So A, twice a week. And answer's D, all water. More tips at citizensenergygroup.com.
With a new Toyota from Toyota's National Sales Event, summer plays on. Whether you're teaching the art of tailgating, showing up for the home team, or finding the ultimate skybox, with a new Toyota, you can keep summer playing.
Man, can't cheat like that. I thought for sure there was going to be some, like I knew there was going to be some Reggie Waynes in there. Yeah, it was Joseph Adai up the middle for like 2 yards. We were able to get down the field. Joseph Adai right up the middle. From about 2 yards out, a yard or two out. Walk-in touchdown. Yeah, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that feeling. Won't forget where I was, who I was with. Loved everything about that moment, man. I was ready to tell you guys. I was just waiting to see if there was anybody else going to throw a guess in the chat. But yeah, it was Joseph Adai saving the day. And the reason I knew there was going to be a Reggie Wayne is because Reggie Wayne has one of the most iconic he had one of the most iconic plays of that game too, where the ball popped up and he brought it down. But in the Colts Patriots rivalry, he has one of the most iconic plays. The 4th and 2 game. Was it the 4th and 2 game? Might have even been part of the AFC Championship game. Oh, AR taking it up the middle, and AR with a nice run here. Sitting here talking, I missed the very beginning of the play. I don't know if it was a designed run or what. But AR takes off, picks up another big gain. So 2 plays for the offense, and they're moving the ball.
Basically, he can take it and he can run. He brings something to the table that very few do.
136 yards rushing in his rookie season. 499 this year as the primary starter in 2024.
So now here on 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line, Patriots side of the field, Seth McGowan up the middle, and Seth McGowan picks up about 5-6 yards here.
The backup running back, Rick, was simply not used last year. Jonathan Taylor played 82% of offensive snaps last year. I'm not sure you can make
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the 4th and 2 game where Reggie Wayne hits the slant in the end zone on Asante Samuel. Comes up with a great catch. to win that game. AR from the shotgun. AR designed run to the left side. AR gets there. Touchdown AR. No, they're going to mark him short. It looked like he stayed in bounds and crossed, but they're going to say he was a yard short.
This is a real good job by Shane now of going
Good designed run.
true sweep.
Deion Burks with a good block on the outside. Blocking a linebacker nonetheless for as small as Deion Burks is.
The Saints used a bomb.
Good job to cut him off the edge. AR able to get there with two offensive linemen in front of him. Not quite able to get there. 1 yard short. Coming out in the shotgun here on 1st and goal. Hands off Seth McGowan. Seth McGowan might be inches short. Yeah, they're going to say he's about 6 inches short of the goal line. Even from the angle we get on the TV broadcast, looked like he was just short of that goal line.
Yeah, it's he reached out with the ball. It was down.
They're saying it was a fumble because the ball came out. He was reaching it across the goal line as he was on the bottom of the pile. They're saying it's a fumble. On the replay I just saw, if they're calling it, he reached over the goal line. If they're not calling that down, then that's a touchdown by Seth McGowan reaching that ball over. If they weren't calling him down by contact, before the fumble happens, the ball crosses the plane. Yeah, that's a touchdown. He's reaching across. That's a touchdown. So touchdown, Seth McGowan. They're going to go back and review this, but this will be a touchdown for Seth McGowan.
So ball as of now is on the 2-yard line. I think Shane Syndicate is saying, hey, this should be reviewed.
Yeah, gotta review it. Gotta review it. Come on.
But I'm not sure one's going to happen.
Nope.
So we play on.
He's got a guy. Must have a plane to catch.
So second turnover of the opening half for the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, they're not going to review it?
Trying to get out of your own end zone here. Second down.
Real good, solid front right there.
Okay. I guess it's the Patriots' ball.
And that's Spitty from
Carry for
and Wooten right
nothing.
inside 90.
I don't understand how that's not reviewed.
Hunter Wohler. We'll see him back out there.
And if it is reviewed, I don't understand how the Patriots keep the ball. Hunter Wohler with the tackle, though. Now DeVito rolling around, getting chased in the end zone, and this one going toward the sideline and out of bounds. Can't quite hook up with his tight end there. Caden Curry was the one chasing him around.
Good coverage by Owen back there also. Curry is an effort guy like you've always talked about. He's a tremendous finisher. He had a lot of sacks with the good team. Just a really good effort guy and good athlete. I think he's going to be a guy that helps us both inside and outside.
It's always the Patriots, man. I swear to God. So from shotgun, DeVito with the handoff. This one also getting stopped. He gets a yard out of it. We're going to be third down. So 3 plays, 1 yard. Ball don't lie. They were never supposed to have it.
Curry, Wohler is a heat-seeking missile around the line of scrimmage. He really is. He really plays like a strong safety. He's a guy that I
Do not understand at all how we didn't get a touchdown out of that.
he'll find roles in some exotic defenses that
Yeah, Reggie, thank you. Said it for the rest of us. Thank you.
Kick this ball away. Coleman Owen stands at his own 45.
So this punt going to get away here. Coleman Owen grabbing this at the 45-yard line. Heads to the left side of the field. Gets one block. Goes down and gets to the 29-yard line. Coleman Owen with a great return. Had a couple of great blocks there on the left side of that field.
fringe area from 30 to the 20.
Really good job by the punt return team there
Yeah, this is well blocked.
to spring that open.
And again, you're
See
seeing
who those blocks came from.
teams are ripped.
Good block there by 39. Honestly, I have no idea who that is.
Really good job
So good return gets us right back down into scoring position. 11:16 to go here in the second quarter. Anthony Richardson under center here. And this is going to be Ulysses Bentley, who gets popped in the backfield as soon as he gets the ball. That's going to be about a 3-yard loss right there. Well, that's unfortunate. Ulysses Bentley did well last year when we saw him. Anytime we saw him, I thought he did a good job. He's had a good training camp. And now, AR in the shotgun, 2nd and 12. Dropping back, AR pulls it down and runs, and AR gets hit and the ball pops out. Saying he was down by contact. He wasn't.
Actually, they could have reversed those 2 fumbles, to be honest with you. They got a shot at that one. Excellent play, though, by AR5 to get it there.
Are there no challenges in the preseason or something? Oh, so they're going to review this one, but they're not going to review the other one. That's lit. So we're definitely going to lose this challenge. I don't understand why the other one wasn't challenged.
And try new things. We laugh. We really like to laugh. And reconnect. We remember. And we wander, which leads to wonder. From how we go to where we go to what we do when we get there, we go further together.
So daily life prior to surgery was difficult. It really did take away what I love to do, which is walk.
We did Diane's surgery through a robot-assisted muscle-sparing sub-assist approach. It's
Bro, I feel you. I want AR to. I always wanted AR to be the guy so bad.
At least get in 6 miles a day. And
So much. Like when you talk about guys with insane potential, like he has it. The physical ability that he possesses is insane. But yeah, it's the small things, man. The small things are the big things. Gotta hit the easy throws. If you tuck and run, you gotta protect the ball.
Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, proud partner of the Indianapolis
It's
Colts.
those frustrating things, man.
Our work happens behind the scenes, throughout our community. We not only light up Monument Circle at the holidays, we make sure those 3-pointers count by installing innovative technology and scoreboards for the big games. We install innovation and connections that bring our businesses together. Our work powers the infrastructure and commerce at the convention center, so our city shines as a hospitality leader. IBEW 481 and Central Indiana NICA, proudly powering your community.
Shout out to everybody coming in here, hanging out, man. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. It's actually here pretty soon. It's going to be a great way to support the channel as a whole. Like any videos you guys watch. Next February, YouTube's going to change some things to where liking and commenting, right, any kind of interaction that happens is going to be a big deal. So make sure to hit that like button. If you guys are watching any videos on the channel as we go along, you know, if you can do me a favor, make a habit of hitting that like button. Even if you just get in the comment section, say hi. Right? Put an emoji, whatever it may be. I usually like to hear you guys' opinions. But if you just want to say hi real quick, that's fine. If you want to support the channel, interaction is going to be the way to do that. Obviously, watching the videos is a great way to do that. But hitting that like button, getting in the comment section is also going to be a big help. Here to offer a stick of gum for Anthony. Emmanuel Carey coming in with the $10 dono. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming to hang out here. Preseason week 1 as the offense for the Patriots is on the field. Handoff up the middle. And this one only going for about a yard. My man, first donation of the year. Maybe the only donation. Well, no, I keep forgetting. I'm gonna be able to stream on Monday Night Football. As long I'm supposed to get every Monday off. I think that's something I was told I was getting every Monday off. Should be good for Monday Night Football later in the year. But nonetheless, appreciate you hopping in here. Appreciate the donation, my man. Here we have another handoff here on 2nd and 9. Pops through the right side of that Patriots offensive line. Hunter Wohler with the tackle, but not before he's able to gain about 5 or 6 yards.
They had multiple tight ends in the game. We played an 8-man front and brought Wohler down hard from the weak side. Good tackle. Wohler looked great.
I think comparing NFL refs to WNBA refs is not too far off, which is kind of sad. 3rd and 3 here. Tommy DeVito from the shotgun gets it out to his running back in the flat, and this is going to be Jalen Jones, I believe, with the tackle, and he's going to be about 6 inches short, maybe a foot short of the first down. There is a flag.
Absolutely. They have X in and
Great tackle there by Jalen Jones, keeping that running back from getting the first down there. See if it matters.
and come back and make the tackle.
Pass interference on the offense, number 18.
Patriots on 4th and 1 instead of giving them another look at 3rd and long. Absolutely. And as of now, the Patriots will line up to go for it.
Once again, 3rd and short. Patriots offense going to stay on the field. Dangerous decision as they are at the 27-yard line. Colts side of the field. Tommy DeVito under center. Going to hand this one off up the middle. He's able to pick up 2 yards here. Gets a first down. Now under 9 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Patriots still up 3-0.
Actually, Shea did the right thing. If you're playing a regular game, they're playing there. You know what I mean? This is for the alumni here today. There's the 5-man front.
1st and 10. Tommy DeVito under center. Patriots coming out in the I formation. Power football formation. This is going to be a play action. This one gets hit as he throws. Has a receiver deep, and he's able to bring it in. Receiver got past everybody on the defense. Jonathan Edwards was tracking and almost got to him before the ball got there, but unable to knock that away from the receiver. There is a flag, and everybody's running back, though. Looks like there is a penalty. Ineligible man downfield, and DeVito got rocked as he threw the ball. He got high-topped right there, or the high-low.
Now, this is where you have to be careful with the 5-man front. If you play it repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly, you have to have different coverages with it. Basically, this is straight man, zero coverage with no rush. And basically,
Yeah, as they show the replay, Jonathan Edwards just gets beat right there.
the ball isn't thrown well.
No safety help in the back. But because of a penalty, it's now 1st and 15 at the 25-yard line. Tommy DeVito in the shotgun. This is going to be a play action. Gets it out quickly to his receiver, and his receiver able to pick up about 17 yards here for a first down.
Yeah, and what we found out this week, starting Tuesday, and it's kind of carrying over to tonight, is our backup and down the line corners are struggling. They're struggling.
4 years. I just crossed the 3-year mark of being on this channel. So if you've been here the whole time, you're one of my 3-year OGs, brother.
Whistles fly, but no flag on the play yet.
So they blew their whistles. I don't know what they're doing. taking Hunter Wohler out. I assumed there was a head-on collision. They want to check him for a concussion. That's sweet. NFL, dude. Listen, as somebody that deals with migraines for what I can only assume comes from concussions. First time it ever happened to me was at a football practice after I had my bell rung. Got really sick afterwards, been dealing with it ever since. As somebody that deals with it, what they do with concussions infuriates me. But now this is going to be a screen pass to Chisholm. DB Carter, I don't even know his first name, number 39, who made the block on punt coverage earlier, makes a really good play, runs right through the running back blocker and gets the receiver, brings him down in the backfield. Rob Carter Jr. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Tommy DeVito from the shotgun. Standing in the pocket, able to get this out to his check down running back, Jalen Jones, Bryce Betcher combined for the tackle. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4, I believe. Yo, there is almost certainly nobody here from Horseman Sports. Because as soon as I took over this channel, I stopped making content there. So it wasn't like I was telling anybody, hey, I'm on this channel. You know, I never went back to that channel. I always planned to, but I was putting so much effort into building this channel that one just kind of fell by the wayside. Here we are, 3rd and 3. Dropping back is DeVito. Gets the ball out on another in route. Jonathan Edwards trailing and gets the tackle, but not before another chunk gain here for the Patriots. And we're playing man coverage, and I mean, we're just giving, and that's why these guys are on second string and developmental teams, is the things you have to learn as you go. Just when they make those cuts, you can't give them that much room. You have to be on top of them. Here we have 1st and 10, running to the left, gets to the outside on the run and is able to pick up about 13, 14 yards here.
Basically, if you see it, they get everybody blocked right there on the edge.
Yeah, truly. Once I started being on YouTube consistently, you know, I got on this channel, got some tips from my guy over at Syndicate. I was consistent, put out a lot of videos. As we have a play action here on 1st down, roll out, and the tight end can't grab it. It was a low throw by Tommy DeVito. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 here. 4:45 to go in the 2nd quarter. Patriots still up 3-0 and driving. Yeah, man, once I put the time and the effort into it, I was more consistent here than I ever was on Horseman Sports. You know, and the Jonathan Taylor situation, the first contract extension, that whole situation was happening, and was able to really build the channel off of that. Here we have a handoff on 2nd and 10. Goes to the left side and is able to pick up 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Patriots as we cross under 4.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, it's been good, man. Learned a lot through that first season. Was able to build this channel much more than I was ever able to build Horseman Sports. And it's all Colts fans, which is great. You know, I don't have a channel where eventually I'm going to have to deal with Patriots fans or Steelers fans. Here, Tommy DeVito dropping back, going to the end zone, and Jonathan Edwards in coverage yet again, but an easy touchdown for the Patriots. Good throw by Tommy DeVito to the end zone, and Patriots get another touchdown going up after the extra point, assuming it's in. It'll be 10-0, should be 10-7. Seth McGowan should have a rushing touchdown, but for some reason that one didn't get reviewed. .403 to go in the second quarter as the Patriots extra point is up and right down the middle, 10-0 Patriots. See if Anthony Richardson and the offense can find a way to get on the board. In my book, this is a 10-7 game. The scoreboard doesn't show it, but I'm going to call this a 10-7 game. Because there's no reason, absolutely no reason, that the Colts shouldn't have 7 points. I still don't understand why that didn't get reviewed. Like, turnovers get reviewed. Why didn't that get reviewed? You know what I mean? Can't live and die with the score of a preseason game anyways. Again, we're looking at certain guys, like which guys are performing well, which guys are standing out for good, which guys stand out for bad. Jonathan Edwards has had a lot of promise. He's getting picked on right now. He's not performing well right now. That's unfortunate. Mekhi Blackman has had a rough start to this game. For what it's worth, Cam Taylor-Britt has been on the field. We haven't heard his name. That's a good thing. So we do have a little bit of cornerback depth. Just like any other team, man, though. Like, and John Gruden, I actually saw a clip of John Gruden recently just said, he works for Barstool. He was on one of their podcasts and said that the whole next man up thing is a sham. When you lose good players, you lose great players, it's going to affect your football team. And I think us as fans know it, but we try to tell ourselves, next man up, somebody's got to be able to come in and do it. But starters in the NFL are starters in the NFL. Guys that are backups for a reason. There are some teams that have incredible depth at certain positions, and some guys get hidden until there's an opportunity. For the most part, starters are starters for a reason. It's just like any other team. If we get injured at wide receiver or cornerback or running back or linebacker or safety, like it's gonna suck. The nature of the beast. Coleman Owen with the kickoff return here, though. Bounces off of one guy and falls down at about the 30, might spot him at the 31, 32-yard line here.
Outstanding job put together by the Patriots backups. 14 plays, 82 yards at 6 minutes and 27 seconds off the clock. Depending on the time, Rick, this might be Richardson's last drive of this game. And I'd like to get a semi-2-minute drill here to see him in a 2-minute situation. We're a little bit long on that, but I wouldn't mind.
All right.
Going out.
Here we go. 3:59 to go. AR under center. Farrell Brown in motion and then goes back. Ulysses Bentley to the right side of the offensive line. Makes one man miss at the line and bounces forward for 2 yards. Going to be 2nd and 8 here.
Again, he fought his way onto this team. This is just an inside zone play from the dot position. Oh, good vision.
I mean, Ulysses Bentley just made a linebacker fall down. Did cut one way, cut back the other. Linebacker falling on the ground, not knowing which way to go there. Now with a snap, high snap. Good job to control it. AR down the middle of the field and gets this one to DJ Montgomery. A rocket of a throw and a good catch by DJ Montgomery. Corner was on his back, but he brings it in. It's going to be a first down for the Colts as we come up on 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Hunter Wohler does pass concussion protocol, so he'll be able to be out there. First and 10 here. 46-yard line. Patriots side of the field. I'm sorry, Colts side of the field. Anthony Richardson, another throw. Will Mallory. This is going to be another first down and about a 15, 16-yard gain. Will Mallory getting his first catch of the day. Anthony with another good pass, 2 in a row here. Yeah, with Anthony Richardson, those things matter. Got to string together some good completions.
It's really a wide receiver in a tight end's body. I think you can find roles for him along with Warren and give him fits. And he made a
Will Mallory having a really good camp from everything we've heard.
terrific catch, and he'll give that to you.
He's had a really good camp, finally able to get a catch here in the preseason. Anthony Richardson is under center now on the Patriots side of the field. It's going to be a play action rollout. Gets this one out, tipped by the defender, but Will Mallory able to come up with the catch. Great catch by Will Mallory right there. Anthony tries floating it over a defender to get it to Will Mallory. Gets tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. All right, so Colts moving the ball deep into Patriots territory. We are now at the 2-minute warning here in the first half of the first preseason game of this 2026 season. You know, I've been thinking about the Chris Ballard situation. I think if you look offensively, defensively, different position, I think we have a good amount of talent. I just think there are certain parts of the roster that, like, his approach hasn't been what it needs to be for us to really be that team. I think last year we showed that we can be, and I hope that we can find some of that magic again this year. And it's understandable why so many people think we won't. The way last year ended was tough, but I think we can be a really good team. I think we can challenge some of the best teams in the league. I think that there's an avenue where we make the playoffs this year and the girls still go in a different direction with Chris Ballard. I think it might be one of those it's the time kind of things. I mean, we do have a brutal schedule, or especially early on. But I think it might be a situation where, because, if we lose and then you want to blow everything up, like, I think, is Shane perfect? No. But you talk to guys who have been on multiple teams in the NFL, both offensively and defensively, the way they talk about Shane as a head coach, the way they talk about him as a play caller, it's like, can we get, or is there going to be a better head coach available for us to get? Is there going to be a better play caller for us to get that's going to be available? The answer is yes, then maybe we go that direction. But in terms of blowing everything up, then you're talking about the coaches. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. So, I'd have to look into the options of who's going to be available. But I think you can get rid of Chris Ballard and keep the coaching staff, and get somebody that has a philosophy of, hey, we need to be more aggressive to be one of the best teams in the league, because there's a lot of talent here, but we're just not quite where we need to be. But here we have 1st and 10. Anthony keeps it on the read option, gets to the outside, runs out of bounds, doesn't take contact. Good job, Anthony, not searching for contact there. Going to be 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. Will Mallory with a good lead block there. Anthony does a good job just to get out of bounds. Might be even be 2nd and 3 as they show the replay there.
And he can give that to you.
It is going to be 2nd and 3 from the 10-yard line. Ulysses Bentley is the running back.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts at their disposal.
From the shotgun here, Anthony dropping back. Screen pass here to Bentley. Bentley able to get into the end zone. Give it to him this time. Touchdown, Ulysses Bentley on the screen pass. Offense, again, I'm counting this as a 10-7 game. It is now 13-10. Colts on top.
He is an excellent receiver, and he also is a north-south runner when he gets that ball in his hand. He may have the best hands of the receiver room, to tell you the truth. That is his 3rd preseason touchdown in 4 games playing for the Colts. Actually had 22 carries in the preseason.
There for a little while, linebacker was, we were deep at linebacker there for a minute.
So there will be a review of the previous touchdown.
And then, of course, all that kind of went to shit.
Is being given. We'll come back with a scoring decision. Colts hope they have a touchdown. We'll find out when we return.
What do I do for a living? I am a manager at a place called Latitude 26 in Punta Gorda, Florida. It's a high-end restaurant. I was really supposed to just be a kitchen manager and assistant kitchen manager. Well, when I initially came to this place before it opened, I was supposed to be, like the highest paid guy in the kitchen. I wasn't supposed to be a manager. But I was in a lead position in some regard. And then before we opened, one of the other managers quit. He referred me as somebody who could take that position. The head manager was somebody I had worked with before and was a manager with at a different restaurant. And she had my back on that. I was helping finish the construction and, the cleanup and everything we needed to do to get open. At the time, I didn't know I was working with somebody who was in, like, my direct higher up. I didn't know it was him at the time. And we were just talking one day, and I told him that, I wanted that position. But we worked very closely. We were putting the bathrooms together. We were very closely for like 4 days doing that. And a few days before, or no, it was about a week and a half before we opened, had an interview with, the big boss. And by the end of the interview, I got the position, assistant manager. Well, the person I worked with before that was supposed to be the head kitchen manager, she quit recently. And kind of just my work ethic, my attention to detail, who I am as a leader. Out of the 2 of us that are back there, I'm in a more head position. That's not really my title at the moment. But just some conversations that I've had, I'm kind of in that position. So, long-winded way to say I'm a manager in a kitchen. If you want to kind of check out what we do have a website. You can just search Latitude 26, Punta Gorda, Florida on Google and head to the website. It's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. We charge a lot on our menu, but I've eaten some stuff on the menu and it's pretty good. 2nd and goal here. So they're saying that was not a touchdown by Ulysses. This is going to be a quarterback sneak. Anthony Richardson gets the touchdown instead, but it is the touchdown. Colts on the board. Again, scoreboard is going to say 10-6. It should say 13-10. Colts on top. That's how we're going to read it here. 1:04 to go. here in the second quarter, so that drive takes roughly 3 minutes.
In this jam pile down up there on the 1 yard line, he just keeps pushing, and he gets in there.
And Rick on the drive, he was 4 for 4 for 59 yards.
Yeah, and he
On that scoring drive, Anthony Richardson 4 for 4 for 59 yards.
On the kick, connects.
And then the rushing touchdown from the 1 yard line. Blake Groupie, extra point, up and good, right down the middle.
The Forum Credit Union question of the game. The question was, who scored the deciding touchdown in the 2000?
So we get a little bit of a mixed bag with Anthony Richardson, which is kind of the Anthony Richardson experience. It's a lot like the Carson Wentz experience. You know, there's good and there's bad. We saw some promising stuff, right? First play of the game, Anthony Richardson misses Will Mallory on an easy throw. Anthony Richardson has a fumble.
This would make it 38-34 after the extra point. And a phase
I was wrong earlier, by the way. That Joseph Adai run was from about 5 yards out.
it is obviously one of the finest hours, overcame a big deficit at the half.
Marlins got it. Marlins got it. God, that's still just, I didn't even hear the audio. Just seeing it up on my TV gave me goosebumps. Hair starting to stand up. Still to this day. Now kickoff return here for the Patriots. Gets this one up to about the 30-yard line before he's hit, and he falls forward to about the 32.
With 59 seconds to go.
time now for our Citizens Energy Group scoring recap. Drive for the Indianapolis Colts. 7 plays, 69 yards. Nearly all Anthony Richardson, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown and carry.
Yeah, what you want here to see a pass rush. Get those pass rushers in there. There's Gums, there's Clements, there's Tebow, and there's and basically Addy. This is where you got to put your hand in the dirt and get to the quarterback.
All right, here we have first down for the Patriots. From the 31-yard line, gets hit as he throws, but able to get the ball out, and receiver turns away from a defender, runs upfield a little more. This is going to be 20-plus yards here. Goes out of bounds with 51 seconds left.
That's just soft coverage. We're just getting absolutely eaten up, both Edwards and Blackman tonight. Can't sugarcoat it.
The Patriots have all 3 timeouts remaining. DeVito now with 138 yards passing in the game. 13 for 19.
Looks like Jalen Jones is on the field for defense now. DeVito picking on Edwards again, throws this one short. Receiver was behind Edwards. Edwards was in his pocket, but the receiver was behind Edwards there, but thrown a little bit short. Falls incomplete, going to be 2nd and 10. 45 seconds to go.
Both those guys have pass rush ability. Clements is a swing guy, can be an end, it can be a tackle, but on that first play, he had a really good rush inside, and they've been using him all the time.
Clemens, a 4th-round pick in 2022. Full-time starter for the Jets 2 years ago.
We have 2nd and 10 and a good knock away here.
We have given Carter his props.
Rob Carter, great coverage right there. Knocks that one away from the receiver. 41 seconds left here
You're not going to play perfect.
in this second quarter.
Carter, a product of the Canadian.
Makes it 3rd down.
As is my broadcast partner from a coaching stop a few years ago.
Absolutely, my first version of pro football. Okay, we're showing blitz. 2 guys inside.
And they're both coming.
So here we have Tommy DeVito. This one going to be short of the receiver. Lands at the receiver's feet. And that's going to bring up 4th down, 37 seconds left. So not very much time taken off the clock at all. Not really time for the offense. I mean, Anthony can throw the thing 75 yards. So, you can run. I mean, we have all 3 timeouts. We can run a couple plays and at least try to get close enough for a Hail Mary attempt, because Anthony can, I mean, legitimately have, when you talk about a cannon for an arm, he can throw most of the length of the field.
Yeah, and you've had some really good 3rd down stops.
So punts away here. This one takes a good bounce for the Patriots. And it's going to be down at about the 7-yard line. 28 seconds, 3 timeouts. Not much time, and you might not do much, but if I'm Shane Steichen, I at least try to see what my guys can do in this situation.
Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets. 100% verified tickets, so you never miss a single play. Score tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Colts. I'm not sure the Colts get too aggressive at their 8-yard line. Rick?
No, not with 37 seconds.
Florida Colts fan? Hell yeah. Oh, got a couple of people in Florida. Yeah, I'm from Indy. I moved to Florida about a decade ago. 1st and 10. Richardson drops back, gets the ball out quickly here. Coleman Owen gets around some defenders and runs up to about the 24-yard line. Going to call a timeout with 20 seconds left. So getting some breathing room there. Picks up about 17 yards, I believe. 17, 18 yards.
Shane wants to take every chance.
I know we got, let's see, we got Pennsylvania. We got Florida. I know we have, of course, Indy. Got a California and Arizona. I know recently we had people overseas. I believe Sco was in France. Is that right? I believe he's back stateside, at least the last time I knew of. Oh, I just saw you asked how I became. Yeah, I'm in Florida. I'm from Indy. So that's how I became a Colts fan. Diehard Colts fan. Grew up in Indy. I moved to Florida a little while back. But now AR dropping back. AR gets it out to receiver. This one going to be, is that Deion Burks? No, that's 83. Not going to lie. Don't know who that is. But good route by the receiver. They were playing soft coverage. Good comeback route. It's going to be another 1st down. Colts using another timeout. Now have one left. Eli Pankel is the receiver, 83. Eli Pankel is the one that caught that one.
The absence of Alec Pierce in training camp reps has probably benefited two receivers. Juan Treadwell and Eli Pankel.
Absolutely, and and not to mention Doolin and Keenan. I mean, really, those two guys have got tons of reps. Come on, Anthony.
All right, now at the 34.5-yard line. 1st and 10 from the shotgun. Anthony drops back. Gets the ball out here to Will Mallory. Great throw by Anthony. Getting it over to the defender and to the sideline. Gets out of bounds, so we don't use that last time out yet. 13 seconds left. I believe we just crossed into New England territory.
But since then, he's been really accurate. And you're really.
I mean, when I say great throw, those are the throws you want an NFL quarterback to make. Layered throws over a defender, right to the sideline, the perfect spot. And they are right at the 50-yard line here with one timeout left. Anthony dropping back. Tries to get this one to Coleman Owen quickly, but this one too far to the outside. Not killing much time, though. 10 seconds left. You have enough time here. You can use the entire field on this one play. You can still get a timeout. You just have to make sure whoever gets the ball in their hands doesn't kill too much time so you can get that timeout and get Blake Groupie out there to try to kick a long field goal.
In the middle of the field and get a 1st down right there. Mallory inside.
Come on. From the shotgun, dropping back, looking, middle of the field. Pankel gets hit immediately. And then we're going to call timeout with 4 seconds. It's only about a gain of 6 or so. So it's going to be a long one. It's going to be right around 60 yards. But Blake Groupie he hit a 60-yarder in Seattle last year. He's been hitting some deep ones in practice and training camp. So hopefully able to put one through here. Come on, baby. Come on, Blake. Seemingly going to be our guy this year is Blake Groupie. So Come on. Knock this one through, man. 61-yard field goal attempt. This one pushed right. Looked like he had just enough distance, but he pushed it right a little bit. That one no good. So officially it is 10-7. Patriots on top. Unofficially 14-10. Those that may have missed it, the Colts scored a touchdown. Seth McGowan didn't get credit for it. They called it a fumble instead, but the ball crossed the goal line. But for some reason, they didn't review it. So, into the first half. Saw some good things, some good, some bad, which you're going to see. It's the preseason. Offenses are basic. Defenses are basic. I mean, we're watching second string and third string guys play, so there's going to be some good and some bad. But I think overall, some good things to come out of that. Anthony, couple of plays in that first quarter you don't like, but I think he really, that second quarter I thought he played really well. So again, the Anthony Richardson experience, much like the Carson Wentz experience. But definitely did some good things there in that second quarter. Seth McGowan looked really good in the reps that he got. AJ Hawsey looked really good. Bryce Betcher looked good. Tommy Ade was doing a good job in the limited reps that he got. Backup interior defensive line. You love to see it. George Gums gets a sack, which is great. Hunter Wohler getting some reps in, which is good. Missed his rookie year. Was a star of training camp last year. Just go ahead, get him some reps. We might need him on the field at some point. Mekhi Blackman, Jonathan Edwards, down arrow for them after that first half. I think realistically, backup offensive line. I mean, when we were passing the ball, AR had time. He was never under pressure, really. Running the ball, we were pretty good. Will Mallory, up arrow for him. He continues to have a good 2026 here. What else can we... Nick Westbrook-Aquino only got one catch in his time on the field. I haven't seen Deion Burks get the ball in his hands yet, which is a little annoying. Coleman Owens, some good, some bad. Looks like he could be somebody who could be a returner for us. But the one Anthony Richardson interception was because Coleman Owen let it go through his hands and bounce off his face mask right into a defender's hands. Who else? Guess we pretty much hit everything. We've hit different positions. Yeah. That's pretty much a JTT. Didn't get a sack, but wasn't terrible. He was noticeable on the field. I guess if you're somebody who watches defense, you probably noticed him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So some good, some bad for the Colts in that first half. Refs suck. I mean, that's a good point. AR hadn't played all year last year, going through the injury, back on the field for the first time while he's in a quarterback competition, trying to maintain quarterback 2 status. Shaking off the nerves. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely some part of that that's real. Because again, the interception's not on him. It was like the pass to start the game was on him. The interception was on Coleman Owen. But then the fumble, of course, is on AR. Right? So some mistakes there, but I think most of what we saw from AR was pretty good. Does feel great to have football back. How much did I pay for the neon sign? Nothing. I got that neon sign because we have the Syndicate. I'm Colts Syndicate. I am a part of a group. We have right now. We've lost some guys, picked up some guys along the way. Because dude, to do this YouTube thing, it's a commitment. It's a commitment in life, for sure. And so we have Colts Syndicate. Lions Syndicate is the big dog. He's the one that runs it all. Anthony Richardson scored a rushing touchdown. There was another touchdown. Seth McGowan had a touchdown, but they took it off the board. Said it was a fumble. I don't know how you review it and call a fumble instead of a touchdown, but nonetheless, Seth McGowan and Anthony Richardson scored touchdowns. Officially, Anthony Richardson has the one touchdown. But yeah, we have Colts Syndicate. Lions Syndicate is the big dog. He runs the whole thing. He gave me the opportunity to be here and to be able to do this. He also gave me some insight on how I can grow a channel and grow a community, which started showing up pretty much immediately in the way this was built up. And again, got people like Sco that have been here since the beginning. Big shout out to those guys for believing in me at the beginning and for riding with me all the way. And shout out to the people that have hopped on board since then, whether it was first year, second year, or recently. All I've ever wanted to do was get paid to talk about football, man. Forever. I've been telling people that forever. I just want to get paid to talk about football. And I'm not going to sit here and say that what I make off YouTube is incredible. You know, that's why during the offseason I was a little focused elsewhere, right? Kind of had to take care of me for once. Especially in the offseason, money gets, it's not really coming in at all, right? But even in my best month, it's not like I'm making a bunch off of this, but I'm building, right? Trying to build the brand and build off of what I love to do. And, you know, one day, you know, there eventually we're going to get this thing. I have faith that with the work I put in and the support that you guys give me, I have faith that we're going to make it one day to where I don't have to go to work. I can do this all year round, all the time. I can give you guys everything I got and still be able to have a little bit of a life, right? That's the goal. I don't even know how I got on that. How do we get to there? But we have, because I was telling you about Lion Syndicate and how he told me, how he gave me the path. And then I started getting on an appreciation tour and telling you about what it's like. So, you asked me about the neon sign. We had a partner in the syndicate that was making neon signs for us. Unfortunately, that guy got a cease and desist, so he can no longer make those signs, which is incredibly unfortunate. So many people have asked me about that neon sign, and like, I don't know what to do for you guys. There used to be a link for you guys and a code for you guys to get so much percentage off so that you guys could rock it, and I can't do it for you, which hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to be able to get neon signs for you guys. I do. Actually, while we're here, shout out to the people that ride with me. Shout out to the people that have been here forever. We do have I recently put together some merch, and I want to get you guys some of that merch. There is a link for it. So like, if you might be interested in some merch, hit the link. I'm going to need to know at some point, like if you're a winner of the giveaway, I will need to know what product you want. I'll need to know what variant of what product you want, what size, and all that. Um, I'll also need a different way to be able to contact you, preferably on a social media or email or something, so that I can figure out where to send it. But I do have a link. There is a link in the description if you are interested in being a part of the giveaway for some Colts Syndicate merch. I'm going to work on putting together a hat. I was asked to put together a hat. I still haven't done that. Might do that after we end the stream later, just so that that can kind of be in a part of it, if that's something you'd want. And this is going to be a nothing's off the board giveaway. Things are different prices, but nothing's off the board. It's been a long time since I was able to do a giveaway. But again, I've been taking care of myself financially. So this is if you win the giveaway, this is a whatever you want situation. I got you. Thank you for being here for me. I'm finally in a position where I can give back to you guys again. So that's what we're going to do. I got to figure out exactly how I want to do the giveaway. You're for sure going to have to be subscribed. I mean, come on. You got to be subscribed to the channel. I got to figure out exactly how I want to do it, how I want to do the qualifications for it. Because it's hard here on YouTube to figure out. I don't even know, to be honest with you, if there's a way I can see who likes the videos. I wish there was. Honestly, it might be a situation where you guys are going to have to get into the comment section, because I can see who comments. I don't think I can see who likes the video. I don't know why. It's like every social media out there, you can see who likes your tweets or your posts on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, I legitimately cannot see exactly who likes videos. So hopefully you guys watch from beginning to end on my videos. At the end of every video, I say, if you enjoy the content, hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on. I also tell you guys that I want your guys' opinions. I tell you to get into the comment section. So if you make it to the end of my video, when I say get in the comment section, you guys are going to need to be watching my videos coming up, because I'm going to get this figured out, and I'm going to let you guys know about it. But it's going to be for the real ones, man. I'm not going to say it at the beginning of a video so that some random Colts fan can subscribe one day, and because I said we're doing a giveaway. It's going to be at the end of a video. I'm going to talk about the giveaway. And if you're real enough to watch the end of a video and make it through the entire video and get to the end and do what needs to be done for the giveaway, if you're a real one like that, then you'll be entered into the giveaway. So that's it. Yeah. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll make the hat tonight. I'll figure out which product I want to use. Honestly, so right now I'm using Etsy. I have since gotten different information. I'm going to look into getting a shop strictly on YouTube, so that every video you click on, my merch will be under the video. But I still have to look into that. But here we have Seth McGowan on kickoff return. Seth McGowan making a couple cuts, and Seth McGowan dragging somebody about 8 yards with him and goes down at about the 42-yard line. So Seth McGowan, he's not blazing speed like a lot of these other kick returners that we see, but he got upfield. Oh, but now my stream's going to start to mess up. Come on, brother. All right, Riley Leonard getting on the field here. I guess maybe there was a penalty. We're at the 31-yard line instead of at the 40s. Riley Leonard dropping back on play action, gets hit as he throws. Camera doesn't follow the ball at all, but there's an interception. I'd like to see I don't know what the cameraman was doing here. I just missed anything that might have happened. So seeing the replay here, Eli Pankel was the target down the field. It is a severely underthrown ball. Riley Leonard getting hit as he throws anyways, and that's going to be an interception on Riley Leonard. Well, all right. I saw Deion Burks on the field. I just haven't seen him get the ball at all. I don't know if he's still on. I assume he's going to be playing with the back of the roster guys. That's my assumption right now, but we'll see. Reggie, I appreciate you, man. I know you've been around here for a long time too. Yeah, there's a lot of I love this team, man. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love this team. You know, this off season was hard because there wasn't a lot to talk about. There wasn't much going on, but it also is like what I don't want to do. And there are going to be times where I have to make a video where it's talking about something in more of a negative light, but that's not what I want to do. You know what I mean? That's not where my passion is for this. And things aren't always going to be great with the Colts. So it does get hard sometimes, and when it does get tough and it feels like the videos I'm making are more negative than anything, that's when it really starts to kind of weigh down on me a bit. But I'll always have love for this team and the players, the coaches, the organization. That'll never waver, man. Good times and bad. You know, I grew up in the Peyton era, so it was great. But since then, as you guys know, we've had good times and bad. I'm still here. And so are you guys. So, long as we all keep rocking with the Colts, y'all keep rocking with me, I'm going to keep rocking with you. We're going to keep doing this thing. We're going to try to build it as much as we possibly can. I appreciate you guys joining me on the journey. Sco coming in with a $10 donation as I scroll down here on chat. $10 donations. Cheers to another season. 3rd year's the charm. We going to the Super Bowl. Go Colts. My man, that's what I'm talking about. It's the optimism I'm talking about. Blind optimism is okay sometimes. Okay? We might not go to the Super Bowl. Guess what? There are 30 other teams that might not go to the Super Bowl. But if you don't at least think maybe, then what's the point? You know what I mean? Then what's the point? I know the year Peyton was out, I watched the games on Sunday because what else am I going to do on Sunday? You know what I mean? But a lot of times, I was like, all right, I'm done with this, and flip into one of the other games that were on TV. I like that blind optimism. I appreciate you, Sco, for sure. My guy. Glad to see the family's doing well. No, one of the last times we talked, you had a new little one. Glad everybody's doing well. And I appreciate the donation, my man. Yeah, Reggie, that's really all you can do, man. Like, if you're going to, I mean, even when you're positive or negative, like, I guess it's just kind of who I am to try to be neutral. I try my best to take my bias out of my evaluations. And understandably that can be tough. Right? But I try my best to take my bias out of the different conversations that we're having. Right? Like the wide receiver conversation that we're inevitably going to have tomorrow, probably. There are certain ways I feel about some of the receivers, but some of that might be my bias. You know? And I have to be real about that. When I'm negative, I have to take my bias out and I have to be real about things. Just is what it is, but I appreciate that you appreciate that, brother. So I don't know what happened. My stream here is doing the thing that it does. But we're popping back up here. 52-yard field goal attempt for the Patriots makes it 14, unofficially 14-13. Colts still on top. On the screen says 13-7, just for any of those that may have came in a little later. I'm saying 14-13 because Seth McGowan was given or had a touchdown taken away. Should have never been taken away. You know, Tim, I mean, we'll know if we can hang with the big dogs early on, but there's also a part of me that doesn't believe that because, and not, listen, we don't have Andrew Luck on our team right now. I'm not saying that, but the 2018 team started 1-5 and we made the playoffs. And then we went to Houston, who won the AFC South that year, and blew them out. I think it ended up being 21-7. But if I'm not mistaken, that 7 was a garbage time touchdown. It was essentially 21-0. Blew the doors off Houston and Houston in the playoffs after starting 1-5 that year. So, like, I'm the type of person that, like, until there's, like, actually no hope left, I keep hope alive. Because I've seen some miraculous things. Whether it be Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck making magic, or whether it be Reggie Miller, right? We can go to different sports. We can go to different teams in football, different teams in basketball. Like, there have been some miraculous things that happen. You think about the Pacers' playoff run last year. Halliburton going into the mode that he went into in different games. The team scrapping back. Aaron Nesmith turning up against the Knicks to give us an opportunity to win in a game that we needed, and we went on and won. I've seen miraculous things happen. So until there's no hope left in a game, until there's no hope left in a season, I will believe. It's who I am. It's who I've always been. It's who I'll always be. Urge, you're exactly right. Jones doesn't go down because you think, I mean, we were going up against some of the better teams in the league in the last half of last year. We probably beat the Seahawks. I mean, defense let up a ridiculous amount of points against the Niners, but we're at least in that game against the Niners. We probably beat the Chiefs. Like the back half of that schedule last year, we probably end up a 12-win team. 12 or 13. I think we went through that after the season. Maybe I did in my own time. Can't remember if I had that conversation with you guys or not, but just looking at the back half of last year, like we keep Jones, we're probably 12 or 13 win team. So we have 2nd and 5. I missed first down. 2nd and 5. Running back number 42. Brother, I have no idea who this is. We got a white running back in there. And he just ran for a yard. Listen, I love talking with you guys. On the next commercial break, I have to ignore chat and go take a piss, dude. I have to. I need more water. I've got to use the restroom. Holy cow. Keep talking through these commercial breaks instead of doing that. But y'all are my people, man. This is the only time one of the only times I'm going to get to do this throughout this season. My man. Hell yeah, Reggie. My man. 3rd and 4. Riley Leonard from the shotgun. Scanning. Gets away from a would-be sack. Scrambling around looking for somebody to throw it to as my TV pauses. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, Riley. And then falls down when he's scrambling around. Come on. Well, we'll see. First quarter for AR. Had a couple of plays you don't like, but had some plays you liked. And then second quarter, he looked really good. We'll see what happens for Riley, but these first 2 drives for Riley have not been great. Now, Riley's also playing with guys that are even further down on the roster than what AR was dealing with. And next week, it's going to be flip-flopped. Riley's going to get to play with the guys that AR was playing with. AR is going to have to play with the guys that Riley's playing with right now. So let's just keep that in mind as we do this. Okay? These quarterbacks not being put in the best position to be successful. Man, I forgot about the Rams game. And shout out to A.D. Mitchell. I don't know if everybody's seen A.D. Mitchell's comments. He talked with the guys from the Pivot podcast. He was showed a lot of vulnerability talking about that situation and what happened, and he took ownership of it and talked about the way he felt and how he understands, the decision to kind of be in the doghouse after that and being traded and all that. Now of course we're in a position where we wish we had A.D. Mitchell. I'm glad we have Sauce Gardner. Very glad we have Sauce Gardner. Cornerback has been a sore spot for the Colts for a long time. And it's funny, wide receiver and cornerback were an issue for the Colts, and then we were deep at wide receiver, but needed corners. And then as soon as we get corners. Now we need receivers again. It's like you can't have one without the other. Okay, so apparently this is a commercial break. They were showing the players on the field. I didn't know it was a commercial break. So I will be right back, everybody. All right. We are back. Got a 1st and 10 here for the Patriots. Looks like they're on the Colts side of the field. Run here to the left side. Hassan Haskins, who just got signed by the Patriots over the last couple days, able to fall forward for about 4 yards here.
Yeah, Gumbs came hard from the offside on the backside and kind of slowed him down, and then Curry and Betzer finished him off. Here comes Gumbs off that left side right here. There you see Betzer
So,
inside, and then they're finishing
one of the things,
with Adam Amari as well.
one of the merchandise items I have.
There's Caden Curry. He was able to do it at Ohio State. Our center group Trojan. He's wearing his personal Dwight Freeney jersey on his
Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts on the back. Those of you that, again, watch the videos to the end, you know what that means. Here we have Patriots quarterback scrambling for a couple yards. This is going to be 3rd down now.
He may not be ready early because he doesn't have a big background, but he is mobile. He can move.
Gordon on your screen, 7th round pick from Texas Tech. He was their primary starter. Really each of the last 3 years for the Red Raiders.
It's a 24-ounce cup, by the way. All right, here we have 3rd and 4. Coming out in the shotgun here, takes a snap, drops back. Caden Curry with the quick pressure. Throw is off, and Jalen Jones is in coverage. Good job there by the defense. Caden Curry and Jalen Jones between the rush and the secondary. That one falls incomplete, and defense gets off the field. And George Gums from the other side. So Caden Curry and George Gums both able to get pressure on the quarterback, hitting the quarterback as soon as he's throwing that ball away.
Good job by Jonesy. Jones is one of those guys that maybe doesn't have all the finesse, but when the fur is flying, he's a pretty tough guy. It's hard to move out of there. Be careful of moving him out.
See, as it's gotten later, looks like the lights are, and the field goal, excuse me, field goal kicker for the Patriots just sent that thing all the way to the left. Let's turn these lights down a little. I don't even think I can turn those ones down. Just because I have an oily ass face, I guess. Oh, I could turn that one down actually. Much better. No, I'm not so shiny. All right, guys. My boys hit me up. I'm going to send them a picture of chat. Everybody say cheese.
With over a century of paint expertise, Dutch Boy knows how to make your painting projects quick and easy. Discover the quality and convenience of Dutch Boy paints at Menards, where you'll find everything to bring your vision to life. Maximize your curb appeal with Dutch Boy Max Bond Plus exterior paint. It provides max adhesion, high to performance, while repelling rain in just 90 minutes after application. Get a gallon starting at a value of $48.94 after rebate.
Wow, the Seahawks signed Tyrion Arnold. He actually ended up on a team. How about that? Didn't see that coming, not going to lie to you. Oh, I know what that is.
Use the TV time to help showcase and detail your distinct brand or services. To learn how you can book your segment, call 502-585-0735 or email talkofthetown@wdrv.com.
Is there any wiggle room at all?
Oh, yeah. Needed that. All right. Missed first down, but we are at 2nd and 7 here. Riley Leonard dropping back. Tries to throw it to number 8 here, and number 8 can't bring it in. Third and 7 here for the Colts. 4:11 to go here in this third quarter. Again, unofficially 14-13. Colts on top. You say don't expect a big year for Warren?
No question about it. I thought he played very well in the final game.
You're in field goal range here.
Riley Leonard dropping back here on third down. Running back trying to block just got bulldozed. What a freeze frame. Come on. Riley dumps it down to Will Mallory. Makes a man miss. Gets the first down and goes down at the 13-yard line. First down for the Colts. Will Mallory doing his thing. I do expect a big year. Okay. Yeah, I think Warren, this is the way I see it. Warren, I play fantasy football. I'd be shocked. Yeah. I think I'd be shocked if Tyler Warren is not tight end 1 this year. We have 1st and 10 from the 13.5-yard line is where it seems to be spotted. Play action, Riley rolling around, gets it to Will Mallory on the sideline. That's going to be a pickup of 8. It's going to bring up 2nd and short here for the Colts. 3:24 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's good to get him out on the perimeter. He's a terrific athlete. And if you can get out of the perimeter a little bit where he's got a run pass option, he's gonna do that.
I saw a guy in here earlier. Curious if he's still here. CG Fitness, the Arizona Colts fan. You still in here, CG?
Mallory's the MVP right now.
Riley Leonard from under center, hands off here to the running back, and he's going to pick up a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Up a yard, 3rd down.
Castle back in the game.
Excuse me.
You're basically looking at 4 running backs in uniform tonight. No DJ Gibbs, no Jonathan Taylor. Williams, a player that was signed by the team July 31st.
All right, white running back on the field. I believe his last name is Castle. See what we do here. Snaps away, handoff up the middle, and we do get a 1st down. There are flags. Curious if this is illegal formation because they came out right away. There he is, CG. CG. Now, on the screen that I have, I can just barely see your icon. Is that a picture of you? It is illegal formation for the Colts here. It's going to back them up. It's going to be a 3rd and long instead.
5th penalty. Whistled against the Colts, totaling 45 yards in the game. Let's go reset here on 3rd down and 6.
Excuse me. All right. Well, 3rd and medium. That's 5-yard penalty. Makes it 3rd and 6. Riley Leonard in the shotgun. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Castle tries to bull a guy over and does, but he falls forward after it. This is going to bring up a 4th and 2 here for the Colts.
You're not getting much of a field goal at this part of the field, so might as well go for it.
It's the alumni zone here in preseason game. You gotta go for it.
Castle gets it back to the 6-yard line, 4th and 2.
Yeah, I'd like to see Leonard on a run pass option here.
First time.
Colts keeping their offense on the field on this 4th and 2.
4th down tonight. Patriots 2 of 2 on their 4th down tries so far.
Taking the snap, Riley gets it batted as he's trying to throw toward the sideline. Looked like he had a guy with just enough room to get that ball in there. But it gets batted down, and the Colts go away with no points. Still unofficially on top, 14-13. Patriots going to get the ball back at the 7-yard line. You're a trainer. Okay, well, from what I can see, you are a massive human being. So I'm looking at going to a different gym. The gym I go to is pretty basic. October 2024, I was a 285-pound ball of fat. Okay. Earlier this year, I looked good. When my birthday came around in May, I looked good. Since I took this job, haven't gotten to get to the gym as consistently as I want to because my gym also is not 24 hours. As we have a first down handoff here. Goes for 2 yards. So I'm going to a different gym, right? I think I'm going to go there Sunday, take a look around. They have a sauna and everything, like red light therapy and stuff. So it's going to be more of an investment, but it's going to be worth it. For what I'm trying to do, it's going to be worth it. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. I just want to be more jacked. You know what I mean? Done a good job of losing fat. I'm still in the losing fat process, especially recently. 2nd and 9 here from the shotgun, dropping back, throws it downfield. Jalen Jones in coverage all over the receiver. Takes a hard fall on the ground. He's completely horizontal there and takes a hard fall. He stays on the ground.
That's a good play by Jones. He's a little handsy on that, but he got by with it. Coach Rabel over to offer a word. Training staff there immediately before the Colts receive.
But you know, with going to a basic gym, my workout is pretty basic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here he is in the press. Good job. Good press all the way. Right there, a little handsy, but terrific finish on the ball.
I don't want to go crazy with questions. Like you're obviously good at what you do, so you deserve to get paid for what you do. I don't want you to give too much free game out. But you know, going to a real gym, I guess my question would be, like, I need to work on shoulders for sure. I need to work on core for sure. And I guess I just need to evolve. You know what I mean? So like what machines or workouts for somebody that's like trying to find something to really go after those specific things, like what might you point somebody in the direction of? All right, going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Patriots. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets the ball out quickly to his receiver, and he's able to pick up the first down. Good throw, good catch and run there by the receiver. Number 36, Rodgers, is the one that got cooked in coverage there.
Just the 4th third down conversion on 13 tries for the Patriots. They do not need to snap the ball. I don't think they have realized that, which will send us to quarter number 4. Again, some good things, but missed opportunities. Turnovers play a part of that for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, you know, there was a job that I'd had for 4 or 5 years or whatever, and I quit that job to go do another job earlier this year, because I wanted more consistency. Like, I wanted a more consistent schedule, wanted to know, like, I'm going to be able to go to the gym at this time every day. And it was working. I had to quit that job for financial reasons and find something different. Because it turns out I wasn't okay with taking a pay cut for the consistency. You know, it turned out to not be worth it. I was in a pretty bad spot there for a minute. And but like being able to get into the gym consistently, like the mindset is there. I know what I want to do. My gym not being 24 hours is tough because of the hours that I have in my current job. Being on salary, I have a mandatory amount of hours to put in. And my gym not being 24 hours is really, it's made things more difficult than it should be, which is why I'm about to switch gyms. So I think, yeah, being consistent is definitely like a huge part of, it's a huge part of being in shape. It's a huge part of life. Consistency is a big deal. It's something I strive for. Something I work on consistently is trying to be as consistent as possible in who I am and what I do. So for sure, the consistency is definitely a big part. I think right now I'm just impatient because I've gone a little bit backwards from how I looked a few months ago. Kind of slipped, and going like I was at the gym today. Like the work I put in the gym hasn't gone anywhere. Like I can still put up the same weight. I can still put up the same reps at that weight. I actually moved up weight today, and I'm trying a different approach, and part of that is trying to test my limits to see where I am, because my workouts were getting a bit stagnant, but I don't know. I think most of what I'm going through mentally is just being impatient, not liking that I haven't been able to be consistent with it, and understanding the ramifications that come with not being consistent with it. But I just like I know other people. Like there was a girl I worked with before that she does, um, she's a personal trainer, and of course works with women and whatnot. But I would always pick her brain, so it was just what I try to do. People that are in a position that I want to be in, I just try to pick their brain. You know what I mean? But again, not to have you give up free game. You know what I mean? I just try to pick people's brains. That's all.
To your current quarterback, you've had now a year with Daniel Jones. With the way he attacked this offseason and the rehab from the injury to get himself healthy and ready to start training camp, what is something you learned about him in these last 6 months?
So here we have a second down play. I believe there was a first down run that got him to 2nd and 2 here. And then a run here. Looks like I think he got just enough to pick up the first down there. Might be 3rd and very short here. I don't know. People doing the graphics for this game have been all over the place. It is going to be a 1st and 10 here for the Patriots, coming out in the shotgun here. Going to be a handoff. Makes a guy miss, gets up the middle, and picks up about 3 yards.
I was trying to run a lot more this offseason, get in better shape, and do that, and then just running the route tree more than anything, and not doing like doing drills, but running the routes because that's what you do in the game. But
yeah, I guess that's probably my lack of experience in that world. It's like, I mean, I guess just finding a place to get push-ups in or something like that. You know what I mean? On days where I'm busy, because it's, what it's been is trying to find. Days I work, I have to work mandatory 10 hours, right? And then there's the drive there and drive home. So we're looking at 11 hours of my day are cooked. And then 8 hours, trying to get 8 hours of sleep, right? And then, the other things that life brings, which I guess is why, kind of what I was talking about earlier, where I was prioritizing different things over the off season, over football's off season. I prioritized different things. One of the things I prioritized was making sure I got in the gym. So I guess as of recently, over the last couple of months, I guess I just haven't prioritized that over preparing for the football season to start, the job and the things that come with it. Um, and yeah, I guess just the other things in life, trying to live a little, I guess, before the football season starts. But it is lock in time, man, for sure. So you're exactly right. There's some available time in the day. Making videos takes anywhere between an hour or two, maybe a little more, depending on what I got to do for it. So it's not like there's not going to be a ton of time there, but you're right. There's got to be some sort of time there. Just got to go back to prioritizing that. 4 jobs is crazy. I've been hearing people talk about it. Like I was just talking to somebody, a lady I work with yesterday, said that she has 3 jobs. Like, bro, how? Especially having 4 jobs and still having to get the amount of sleep that it takes to recover and continue to build muscle and all that. How, bro? 2nd and 6 here, and I don't know if that's running back out of the backfield. It has to be number 23. Can't hold on to it. Going to bring up a 3rd down here. Yeah, people like that always amaze me, dude. Working 3, 4 jobs, still being able to get the requisite amount of sleep that you're supposed to get. It's a different breed of human. Some people really are just a different breed of human. 3rd and 6. Caden Curry with the rush, and Caden Curry with the sack. Caden Curry having himself a good second half here. Exactly what we wanted. As we talked with Will Mallory, here in the preseason, you want to see guys perform above the level of competition that they're going against. Caden Curry has done that tonight. And we'll see if he gets an opportunity next week to get into the game in the first half against the Falcons and see if he can play with and above that level.
There are some numbers that pop out at you. Like when I was doing math, Josh has 198 catches in his first 3 years in a Colts uniform. He's absolutely
So here's the punt on 4th and 17. Coleman Owen once again taking the punt, going to the left side of the field. And doesn't get a whole lot of yardage. He ran a lot, didn't get a whole lot of vertical yardage there. Goes out at about the 20-yard line. See, I guess that's another thing. I don't have.
Is there any wiggle room at all?
We got some wiggle room.
I don't have kids, but I know just from all the people I know that have kids, there's a different level of life you tap into having kids. And that's one that I just don't have. You don't get that without having kids. It's one thing I've noticed. Like I feel pretty good about me and my work ethic, how I've grown as a human. But there's a different level of growth that comes with being a parent, and yeah, a different level of hunger that comes with being a parent. You're a bartender, aren't you? Use those bartenders to, or use all those muscles to go be a bartender, get some extra tips, get some numbers. Well, I guess if you have kids, and that's probably not the case, but or think I cracked the code, guys. CG uses those muscles. One of his jobs is OnlyFans. It's mostly a woman thing, but hey, if you're a good looking dude, why not? Go get paid, King.
Curry make the swim inside for the sack. This is really good. This is where I think he's going to really help us inside. Watch him swim inside. Here he goes. Shows athleticism on the sack.
Yeah, Caden Curry's going to be a good NFL player, man.
Great to see it. Having the pleasure of watching.
Caden Curry's going to be a good NFL player.
Oh, man. One of the best high school players out
So starting at the 21-yard line, we have a toss here to the right side. This one goes for 3 yards. Going to be 2nd and 7. Clock rolling right around 12 and a half minutes here in this fourth quarter. By the way, you've been with me for you said 4 years. I think I've been on this channel for 3 years. I recently got a notification about being here for 3 years. But nonetheless, if you've been here long enough that you think it's been 4 years, brother, appreciate your support.
See if that continues in the NFL. Second down.
2nd and 7 from the shotgun. Riley pump fakes one way, comes back the other, and has it batted down yet again.
Tommy's had a pass knocked down. J.C.
That's that side-armed windup that he has in release.
Conversion there brought to us by Huntington.
Having passes batted down is exactly the fear that I had of him coming into the NFL.
Of the Colts.
And Leonard was really deliberate there. He's kind of done that all summer. Is just get back and get rid of it. That whip route was open inside. He held it, looked, and brought everything to him.
Need to get this ball to the 31-yard line.
3rd and 7. Riley dropping back, gets the ball out, but gets hit as he throws, and this one incomplete.
Tipped at the line of scrimmage. A couple of players in the face of Leonard. And the Colts will go 3 and out and on the way.
Yeah, and you can put that one on Freeland now. He got pushed back into the quarterback. Basically, that defensive end was all over Leonard.
Blake in his 4th year out of BYU missed all of last year. He suffered a broken leg in the second game against the Packers in the preseason.
Blake Freeland continues to
Last year in the preseason.
struggle even as a backup in the NFL. Punt here. Bobbled the punt, but he's able to gather it, and he goes down pretty much where he picked it up. Jonathan Edwards, good play on the punt coverage, so might be able to find himself a spot on punt team.
Your so-called ones on special teams are going to play deeper into the game.
Absolutely. That was a real good space tackle by Edwards as a gunner.
So you Morton, the quarterback. DeVito got the first half. Morton has got the second.
1st and 10, handoff here. Misdirection play from the left to the right and able to pick up 12 yards here. There is a flag. That cutback may have brought on a holding. We'll see what the flag is here. So in essence, CG is a man's man, brother. Bro. Listen, I have an Aldi by my house. This right here, brother, is delicious. Man, delicious. Come on, don't do the thing. Okay. Well, now we're on commercial. If I wasn't working Sundays this year, this was going to be the year that I said screw it and paid for the NFL YouTube package, because dealing with this stuff is trash. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
What you'd like to see here, Rick, is Leonard kind of pull it together. 9 minutes to go. Put everything behind him.
I mean, yeah, I don't really care for the consistency of yogurt. I've been on the Greek yogurt train for a while now, so I've gotten used to it. But like that strawberry blueberry stuff is incredible. So here we have a handoff. Riley Leonard. Colts got the ball back somehow since the last play I saw. It's going to be a handoff, goes for about 2.5 yards.
In the first opportunity to just go up against an opponent in this preseason.
Yeah, first it just felt good going against other guys, just being able to compete against somebody that doesn't see you every single day.
2nd and 7 here from the 41-yard line. Riley on play action down the middle of the field and gets a completion here to number 11. Hagens is this man's last name. Michael Pittman Jr.'s number on somebody else is looking a little weird already, but that's okay. It's not as bad as Andrew Luck's number being on somebody. I still feel some type of way about that one. So we have 1st and 10. Patriots side of the field now. Riley with the play action rollout gets it out here on the check down. Is able to pick up about 12 yards. Going to bring up another first down as we're coming up on 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
The whole year and building off what we did last year, and then having obviously 2 premier corners, Sauce and Mooney together. For me, it's safety. It makes my life a lot easier.
We saw a lot of the rookie A.J. Halsey in the first half. Where has he impressed you most?
Let's go for what it's worth. I think there are probably 30 teams that are worried about their quarterback too. Here we have 1st and 10 for the Colts at the 28-yard line, Patriots side of the field. Riley drops the snap. He was under center and he dropped the snap. Tries to pick it up and run, gets about a half a yard.
He's a really smart player also.
I cannot have you down here and not ask about the takeaway sellies. How much film study, how much rehearsal has there been to get ready for the first opportunity to have one of those celebrations?
I see professional help this year with a real choreographer. So I'll tease it just a little. It's going to be a lot of BTS sellies. That's something.
All right, 2nd and 10. Riley in the shotgun now. Takes it, gets it out here. Receiver gets popped and the ball comes out, but I think they're calling that incomplete. Never had full possession of that one before he got hit. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 with exactly 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter. And we're winding down here in this fourth quarter. I know it's getting later. People got to work tomorrow. If you do head out, man, just know I appreciate you for hanging out. I know we've already lost some people here. And if anybody else dips out, man, I appreciate you for coming to hang out. Hope you'll join me on Monday Night Football later in the season as Riley Leonard's dropping back here on 3rd and 10. Rips this one down the field, and this one a little too low and out of place. It's going to bring up a 4th and 10 with 7:25 to go. But don't forget, man, we're going to be doing a giveaway soon. So, might be in tomorrow's video. It might be in one coming up. I got to figure out how I want to do it. So just make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to watch the videos beginning to end. Of course, always hit that like button. Get in the comment section. Always like hearing your guys' opinions on what we're talking about here on the channel. I do read the stuff. Don't always reply. But I do read the stuff. So love hearing from you guys. Make sure you're staying tuned for anything coming up. Is Spencer Schrader right down the middle. His first kick of the game. Beautiful kick. Plenty of distance. That's going to make it unofficially 17-13. Colts on top with 7:21 to go here in the fourth.
Spencer Schrader, who is the subject of our Forte back in action. Forte Sports Best Orthopedics, proud orthopedic partner of the Indianapolis Colts. And Forte, fellowship-trained physicians and staff provide comprehensive specialized sports medicine and orthopedic care to active patients of all ages. To learn more, visit ForteOrtho.com. That was through 5 weeks of the season last year. He was tremendous. But he suffered a torn ACL and MCL on a blocked kick attempt that went wrong to the Las Vegas Raiders. And because of how good Blake Grupe has been in training camp and how good he was at the end of last season, he is now in a very legitimate kicking battle.
Yeah, it's a really good kicking battle. I'd have to say, overall, Grupe has been better. But it's been close. And I think the good news on the decision is Coach Mason knows these guys. He's recruited both of them. He knows. Individually, he knows him technically. I think there's probably no better guy to make this decision when it comes down to it at the end.
There's really 3 different
Sco coming in with another $5 dono here. Jeff wanted to say thanks. Last season was a tough year of my life. Watching games overseas with the squad got me through a lot. Cheers to many more. My man. It's people like you, knowing that you were overseas. I knew we had other people overseas and different people in different states that like rely on these kinds of streams to really be, because, you know, when you're overseas or you're in different states, you're not going to get Colts games very often. Kickoff is away. Returner gets to the 30, bounces off a couple guys, goes backwards and bounces back forward, drops at about the 31-yard line. But that was honestly, like, in literally, like, when I was in the interview being told that I had to work on the weekends to get the position that I wanted, it was you. And that was like the main guy because I knew you were in a different place. I knew that there were other people in different places that can't watch the games like that. And it's you guys that I was thinking about. Um, that made it tough. It made it a tough decision because I want to keep building the brand. I want to be here for you guys as we have a handoff on first down. This one going to go for 2 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Um, I want to be here to continue to build the brand. You know, last year the live streams helped us a lot. It did. And I was able to be here for you guys. We had a really good time on the live streams, even though, excuse me, things got tough last year. You know, being here for the lives, it was great, and it helps build the brand. I'm able to be here for you guys. I'm able to share moments with you guys, and it was a lot of fun for me, man. I enjoyed it even more than I thought I would, and uh, and so it's tough to not be able to do it this year. Um, you know, like I have this upcoming Sunday off. I have no idea how that happened. It's not supposed to happen from what I was originally told. You know, none of the managers are getting weekends off, but here we have another handoff and getting stopped behind the line gets popped by 44 Chambers. New 44 coming in, and he just popped old boy at the line. Good Lord. Um, like I have this Sunday off. It'd be cool if I got more, you know, a random Sunday off here and there through the football season. But I'm not positive that's going to happen. I'm supposed to get Mondays off. That's how that's supposed to work. That's what I've been told. I've been getting every Monday off. All my dentist appointments coming up are always going to be on Monday because I'm supposed to have Mondays off. So Monday Night Football, I'll be able to be here for you guys. But outside of that, unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to. And again, 44 with another tackle is we have a pass here on third down, but this one only goes for about 4 yards. And 44 making an impact here on this drive. I believe all 3 plays he was a part of. And the Patriots now at fourth down, under 6 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to people that I work with, different people that I know go to the gym, and there are a couple people that I've talked to that go to a specific gym. There are a couple guys that used to go to a gym, and a couple other people that just so happen to go to that same gym. And that one keeps coming up. It's one that I looked at before, and honestly just couldn't afford it before, um, but now I can. And I want to make that investment. And they had, you know, again, the sauna, the red therapy, those sorts of things. You know, more equipment, different equipment than what I'm used to in the gym that I go to. And like when I started going to a gym that I went to, basic was fine. Because again, I was a 285-pound ball of fat. Right. So it was like I had worked out earlier in life and wasn't in the gym for a really long time. So being, you know, essentially a beginner again, it was okay. But I been feeling for a while that I'm at a point where it's time to look into other options, and now I can afford other options. Um, so yeah, I think I'll be taking a trip to Muscle Asylum on Sunday, checking that out, and possibly switching memberships there. Cause like, dude, I just getting off work and knowing I can't go to the gym has been very irritating. Come on, man. Game's almost over. Just let me watch the end of the game with no problems. All right, so missed the first couple downs of this series, but we're at 3rd and 6. Wow, not the first couple plays. We have taken a decent chunk of time off the clock. Riley dropping back on 3rd down, gets it down to, I believe, Farrell Brown, I believe is who that is. Backup tight end. This one only going to go for about a yard. There's a flag down. Illegal hands to the face. That's what I thought. Riley getting hit as he was trying to throw that ball. I think they smacked him right in the grill. So it's going to be an automatic first down for the Colts. 2:29 to go here in the 4th quarter. Self-investment, 100%, bro. 100%. Which is what I've been thinking. Like, and I just had that conversation with one of my employees. Like, you know, talking to me about wanting hours. You know, and I was telling him, listen, these are things you got to do. You know, you got to invest in yourself in this way, and you'll be able to be in here more often. And you're not lying, man. It's the same thing for me. Self-investment, and it'll be better, you know. Here we have 1st and 10, handoff, trying to go up the middle. Smacks right into an offensive lineman and falls at the line of scrimmage. But it'll be good, man. I'm excited for it. Something different. You know, be able to see different equipment. Be able to have more options of what I can do. Be able to have different things I can do for recovery, which will be really good. I don't know if I went away for you guys. My stuff just messed up here. Might be having some Wi-Fi issues, I guess. Might be what my TV's been acting up for. But now we are at the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 10. That's what we'll have when we come back. Officially, the score 10-13. Colts trying to either tie this thing or win it. Unofficially, 17-13. So either way, should come out on top of this game.
I've been donating blood since I was a senior in high school, so that's almost 40 years. You never know when the new...
Appreciate you, brother. Hell yeah. Same to you. You got 4 kids look the way you, or 4 jobs look the way you do. Assume things must be doing pretty well for you. So same to you, man. Hope everything's good. Hope you and the family are good. Got 5 kids, which is insane. I don't know if that was planned. If not, fucking pull out, brother. But yeah, Appreciate you, man. Did I say the F word? I think I just said the F word. Not supposed to do that. Oopsie.
Frankly, he's the guy that slated to make this team as a backup. You see the ice pack going on his leg. That's a bit concerning. Second down here, ball at the 45-yard line with the 2-minute warning. And some of the fans have gone full tarps off here at this point.
All right. 2nd and 10. Coming back from the 2-minute warning.
Backup offensive lineman is an area we look at some other teams here on the Colts.
Riley Leonard from shotgun drops back, gets his ball out behind the receiver, but the receiver adjusts and makes the catch. Only going to be a 2-yard pickup, going to be 3rd and 8. Now, this is the preseason, so if you get to 4th down, go for it. Go for the win. Under a minute and a half, killing time here. Riley dropping back, throwing toward the end zone. Receiver can't adjust for that one. Overthrown toward the sideline. Going to be 4th and 8. 1:21 to go in the 4th quarter. Colts do have 3 timeouts still.
The Colts will give Schrader a look from a very similar distance.
And they are going to bring Schrader out to kick this one. Makes sense, kicking competition.
The way these kickers are today, as a defensive coordinator, your 2-minute drill.
You want to see Schrader out there? I get it.
He's the 45. That's all you do.
That's all you do. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, 60 yards is not unreasonable. So, they get the ball on the 40. You got to play like you're in the red zone.
Uncle CG in the chat. Schrader. From 61, Schrader hits. Holy cow. Schrader has been behind in the kicking competition. Blake Groupie missed a 61-yarder earlier in the game, and Spencer Schrader sends a 61-yarder through. Man, that brings that kicking competition a little bit closer. Now all you need is some consistency. Blake Groupie's been more consistent throughout training camp so far, but you love to see Spencer Schrader put one through like that. Good for him, man.
These guys are the real deal, and they proved it in real ball.
All right. Officially 13-13, unofficially 20-13. Colts on top. Patriots have 2 timeouts. 1:16 to go. Colts have all 3 timeouts.
On that 60-yard field goal, but they returned the kickoff back to the 50, and then 2 outs, and they kicked the field goal to win it.
Fields this one at the 4-yard line. Good tackle on the sideline.
Tackle for the Colts made on the play by Wanye Thomas. Our citizens entered scoring recap. 10 plays, 42 yards, and 3 minutes and 57 seconds. And again, Spencer's now been a part of this team for 3 years, and you can see popular fellow on the sideline.
Absolutely. And what he had to come back from.
All right. Come on, guys. So starting this drive from the 27, 1st and 10 from the shotgun. Dropping back to pass here. Gets the ball out in the middle of the field on the right hash. Gets tackled as soon as he catches the ball. We are now under a minute to go. Patriots electing not to use a timeout here. From the shotgun, right at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 2. Checks down to his running back, and this one falls incomplete. Stops the clock with 45 seconds to go. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
He's been impressive tonight. I'll tell you, he's everything that we thought he was.
Normally, Colts fans always wearing blue. There might be some Center Grove red in the crowd to watch him play. There's next Saturday. Right there.
JT's age. How old is JT? 28, 29?
Playing on the inside, on the left guard.
All right, dropping back here on third down. Oh, linebacker almost tipped that one away, but good throw and catch. And now penalty flag as the DB comes in and has helmet-to-helmet contact with the running back. 36 seconds to go, and they're about to get pushed down the field even more here.
That makes the play. 46 seconds now left to go in the game. There's a flag that is after the play.
He's talking with both head coaches. He's talking to Vrabel over there.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, skin pass number 36. 15-yard penalty as the referee moving the play. First down.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's not what you want to see. Oh, as they show the replay, that wasn't even helmet-to-helmet. Right? Didn't look like, at least from the angle they just showed. It looked like it was receiver's helmet, his chest. Whatever. Now the ball at the 31-yard line, Colts side of the field. 39 seconds to go. Patriots coming in under center here as the quarterback. This one going to be a stop behind the line. Caden Curry all over that, immediately gets past his guy and is just waiting for the running back to get the ball. It's going to be a 3-4 yard loss. Yeah, about a 3-yard loss here. Caden Curry, great job there.
New England, the second of the half. Be 30 seconds away.
Cleveland's going to want to have at least one more play from the line of scrimmage. Next Saturday, the next time you can see the Colts in action, they take on the Atlanta Falcons. Both remaining Colts games are A at home and B at 1 o'clock at the same places you are watching the game tonight. You can see the game next week as well.
Just exactly when football should be played at 1 o'clock.
Whether you're watching in Indianapolis, Louisville, Evansville, Terre Haute, South Bend, Fort Wayne, or Honolulu, thanks for being with us for Colts football today.
2nd and 13, dropping back to pass. This one gets tipped away. Caden Curry once again making an impact. Listen, hey, they're shirtless for a preseason game. If this was any other preseason game, I'd be right there with you. But this is Colts Patriots. There's no love lost on either side, just like we were talking about earlier. Whether it's joint practice, preseason game, regular season, postseason, no love lost. You know what I mean? Both sides want to win this game. A draw is the worst possible scenario. This one, a handoff up the middle. Looked like Patriots might have gotten away with a holding call there, but he gets a couple yards. Going to be 4th down. Timeout with 10 seconds left here. So Colts taking a timeout.
13 seconds. 1-3.
That one is pulled left. That was his second attempt. This was attempt number 4 that never was close. And again, there's no other kicker on the Patriots roster. Borregales in his second year.
Oh.
Out of Miami of Florida.
Honestly, I thought the kicker the Patriots were using was like a second stringer this whole time or something. That's just like trying to get some reps in. This is the only kicker the Patriots have.
This is his 5th try of the night. And this one will be from 49 yards.
From 49 yards, let's see if he pushes it.
Since the Colts called the last timeout, they can't call a timeout here. Borregales.
He did push it. No good. Pushes it left again. Patriots kicker is trash.
Colts now have one play, maybe 2 to try to win it. Colts do have 2 timeouts remaining, which is what?
No time came off the clock there, which I'm cool with, but why? All right, ball at the 39-yard line. Colts have 2 timeouts in 10 seconds. Come on.
You can burn a timeout. You got 2 timeouts.
You can throw it anywhere on the field.
Yep.
All right, Riley. Make a smart decision here.
Right there. Right
Don't need it all.
Get down.
Leonard, over to the ball.
Trying to check it down. There was nobody downfield. 5 seconds. I'd put Anthony Richardson in and put Deion Burks in. And just have Deion Burks run as fast as he can
5 or 6 Patriots defenders.
and have Anthony Richardson throw it as far as he can.
Hughes suffered an injury in camp a few days ago.
Or not.
Again, there will not be overtime. This game can end.
Oh, ties. Okay, officially this is probably about to be a tie. Unofficially, we win.
Timeout now taken.
Because
Indianapolis Colts.
Seth McGowan had a touchdown, and they were like, nah, we're not going to give him a touchdown.
So 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Colts. And they'll fly back tonight, will the Colts? Return to action in terms of Brand Park on Saturday. Love to see you out there.
Listen, man, last year, a lot of people thought we were going to suck. And I tried to tell people going into the season last year, watch out for this team. This team has a dangerous build. People thought I was crazy. I tried to build up Daniel Jones, and people thought I was crazy.
Those are 3 o'clock starts. So get your
Everything
kids out of school.
fell apart when Daniel Jones got hurt. I'm telling you again, watch out for this team.
Getting down immediately to give time and calling a timeout.
So we do get a playoff in 5 seconds and get the timeout. They only pick up 7 yards or so when trying to get just a little bit closer to try to make some kind of play.
5-yard line.
But man,
The slant didn't do you much good there. So you had to almost somehow push one down.
yes,
Timeout.
unless injuries completely derail this team again, yes, we will be a good football team.
The lateral play, one or the other.
Better believe it.
I haven't seen them practice that.
No doubt in my mind.
A season opened not that long ago with a tie against the Houston Texans.
Alec Pierce is going to be a lot better than people think.
For preseason,
We still have Jonathan Taylor. Daniel Jones looks incredible in training camp already.
That's merciful now.
Josh Downs, Tyler Warren are going to be a bigger part of the offense finally. Here we go. Last play, Riley Leonard. They sent a blitz. Mike Vrabel's an asshole, bro.
as far as he can. That would be that. Again, we got some guys tied up on the
All right, well, officially the game ends 13-13. Unof-
sideline as well. The game is over.
There's a Colts coach down on the sideline.
Taking down a member of the Colts staff. So the game ends at a 13-13 tie. There's Consper.
Unofficially, the Colts win 2013.
Staff are on the sidelines.
That's special teams coach Brian Mason in a lot of pain on the sideline.
Kids are being shared on the middle of the field, but concern is being shared on the near sideline as the Colts coach was injured. At the
In a lot of pain, dude.
So an odd finish for sure. But the Colts get the last 6 points of the game on a pair of Spencer Schrader field goals, including one from 61 yards out. That if this were a regular season game, would have been a new Colts record. We will take a break and come back and offer some final thoughts from the greater Boston area this evening. The Colts 13 and the Patriots 13.
All right. Well, that's an unfortunate way to end that one, Brian Mason going down. But nonetheless, brother, appreciate you guys hopping in here, hanging out with me again. This is one of the only times that I'm going to be able to do this year. So I wanted to make sure, since I can, we're going to do it. So I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. Pretty much everybody that's been here since the beginning is still here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this Thursday night. Taking your time to be here means a lot to me. We're going to continue to have content. So make sure you're checking it out. We're going to do a giveaway soon. Make sure you're watching the videos. Make sure you're paying attention. I'll let you guys know how we're going to do that. So you guys let me know. Sorry, I was reading your guys' comments while I was trying to talk. I appreciate you guys. You guys stay tuned. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit